Good morning, everybody. I'm just listening to Deck for his opening, and then I guess we'll get going because we don't open till 9:30 anyway with options. How's everybody doing? You all have a great Christmas? Can't believe it. 2024 already. I was up at 6 o'clock this morning. Out took an MRI at 7 o'clock this morning. I may have to take some time off in a few months for surgery, but we'll find out soon. I got the disc. I could pop it in and look at it, but I don't have the report to go with it. Any radiologists out there? I send you the disc. You can read it for me. Got to be one radiologist in here. We got an anesthesiologist assistant. He likes to put people to sleep. So I made him a moderator in this room. And now people go to sleep and I don't talk. Just kidding. Can you guys hear me? Anybody hear me? Just want to test my volume, make sure I'm okay. Oh, it's low. How about now? Is that better? Can you all hear me? Just want to be sure. Anybody, just put a Y on the board. You can see right now there's no movement in the SPY, no movement in NVIDIA or Tesla. So right now, I don't know how busy we're going to be today, to be honest with you. I don't know how busy we're going to be. It's the end of the year. A lot of people, brokers are having them sell out, sell off all their losers for the year. If you have a stock that's a loser, it's best to sell it off now and write it off. You can always buy it back next week if you think it's going to come back. And this way you can write it off against your winners. And that's what stock people do every year if you have a big account, which I used to have, but since then I've cashed out. Put it into real estate. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's just keep an eye. You all listening to Deck right now? All right. Okay, 21 people. I can't get an answer. You're a great bunch. All right. What a crowd. What a crowd. I'm listening to this damn. That's a hot start. What time is that? 7 o'clock this morning. I don't know how hot that is. It's 474. It's gone up to less than 10 cents, up and down. I don't see the hot start. Do you? Anybody else? Anybody here? Are you all ready for the new year here? Do some research. Two 2017, I already put it on the board. Active trader, the only one to get it right in Deck's room. 8th straight week advance since 2017. I'm quick on Google. That's how I became a moderator, by the way, for Deck's room years ago. Ooh, 3 months free. Sign up now. What do I get? I used to use stock charts all the time. He's showing stock charts. Hmm. All right, we're getting ready. We've got about 219, 229. I'm just checking one more time. Still 474. I'm checking on, let's say, 4750. SPX changed. So that's 40. Oh, no, it's the same, 4750. Everything's the same so far on the contracts. NVIDIA is 490, 8750. AMD, 141, 140. Tesla is 255. Nothing has moved. I'm telling you, 355. All right, see, that's what I put up the board before. It's identical. Those are the contracts as of right now. So if you're not in a contract, you want to get into one, I would wait at least 3-4 minutes before trading. Otherwise, you're gambling off the bat because nobody knows which way it's going to go. There could be a slight rise in to start off. That's what I think might happen, and then it goes up, and then it goes down. But it could do just the opposite. It could fake out down because it's going to go up. So I always like to wait a few minutes before I take a contract, usually with SPX or Tesla, because Tesla could do just the opposite as the SPY. We don't know right now. I'm not seeing top news, Neostar. I'm not seeing any real news. Okay. Wow. Is my buddy here? At X? No, he's not up yet. There's nothing moving right now. Let's pull the scanner up. I pulled up my computer today. One of my computers crashed on start. I just said good morning in Dexroom, and everybody put all the stars and the lips on it, and boom, locked right up. Took 5 minutes to get it back going. That was a nice start this morning. Let's take a look at the scanners real quick. If I go in here, scanner. Let's see. I need a morning scanner. I'm going to use the daytime scanner. I agree. Bitcoin. He's saying it's one of the best investments. Okay. Give me 1 second, and I'll generate this. Give me 1 second. Let me just populate this first. Boom. All right, I gotta bring this other thing back. Trade down. Okay. So what we have here now, let's go from volume high, and let's take this off. Boom. We're still in external. INN and FUSN. Wow, Fusion. I didn't put that one in my watch list this morning. So I'll take that there and I'll put FUSN. There you go. And I have INN. I put it this morning. Right there. Did I put too many I's in there? Wait a second. INN? Wait a second. What's the other one? INN? INN. I thought it was IINN. There, INN. Can't be.
Will we? Will we, guys? Will we?
Oosh.
So that's the big thing about Bitcoin.
Oh, it got so loud. Let's take that off for a second. Scan again. See, different ones come in until we go live. Scan. It is II. See, I was right. IINN. Okay, just couldn't see that other one. So this one here must be a stock, but it's not the one we want. Okay. So you can see here. I kept this one on the bottom, folks. LQDEA. The reason is it was shortable through Thinkorswim. Look at the RSI here. It's on 91. This might be a stock to watch to short today. So I would keep an eye on LQDA. All right. And we'll leave a little room. Come on, move. Leave a little room for a few more. Boom. And that's where we're at. Make sure I do that stuff in Deck's room. Okay. We're getting ready. We got 5 minutes. Let me just put this up. Which room am I in? In mine. I want to be in his. Okay. Bill's. Okay. I went to put a 5-minute warning and it said percentage sign. So I took it off. I'll do a 4-minute warning in Deck's room, which will be actually in less than 25 seconds. We're ready for this day. I thought I put the news on. I get commercials. All right. We've got a few more minutes here. Okay, let's see what we got. What we got. Still nothing going on. Little action in Nvidia. Little action in. Okay, little action in Tesla. Little action in Meta. Just a slight. I think we'll see them pull back. Let's say 4. All right. How's everybody doing today? You all had a great Christmas? Were you on the nice or the naughty list? Did you get any presents? Or the presence of the Lord? Now, who can tell me wrote that song, In the Presence of the Lord? 10 seconds. Win a prize. I have always found a way to live in the presence of the Lord. All right, nobody got it, so I'm going to tell you one of the greatest albums I ever. Blind Faith. Unbelievable album. Okay, here comes Jay. Jay's going to come in with the 2-minute warning, so I won't do it. 2-minute warning. Three, 8, 9. I did it in our room. Jay did it in the other room. We're getting ready for this thing. What is going to happen? This is exciting. This is like a Monday on a Tuesday, right? And nothing really. Friday is going to be like another day off. And Monday, we have nothing. Am I correct? Nothing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I lost my mouse. There we go. Okay. Opening bell. Opening bell. Where is it? One-minute warning. Nothing is so. It is like, wow, Meta. Meta's going. There goes Meta. Meta's the first stock to start going. Wow. Look at Meta go. Meta's up 355, which is that's the 355. That was the call. Now it's a 357.50 call. But I think it's going to pull back. Be careful. Be careful here. Might be a good put. 350, 250. Meta. Meta's up 355 still. 5 second. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And the races are off. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I told you, look at Meta. Wow, it jumped up. Boom. Look, see it jumped up? I told you, good put. I hit it right on. That was a great put. This should be on AMD. Okay. I said that good put. See, that went all the way up to 355. Look at that. And back up to 355.11. This is watch it. This is a real fake out. AMD also starting to go. It's hard to see on here. Let me make it a little larger. AMD starting to move up. See? That was a good one at 141 being the call. Here we go. Great call. I remember I said 357.50 call. So here we go. We got new resistance up at 350 at 5. Let's see even more. Let's see 355. 355.50. Resistance there. And 355 is 354. 354 and 25 cents. Let's bring that to there and then bring this one up 25 cents. We're starting to get up there. There was some movement right there. Let me go check the other one. 25. Okay. It's bingo. And let's go take a quick. Where's the other one? Right there. So Tesla before, remember I told you Tesla was going to go. So Tesla at 255. Let's see what I got in here. I already have 255. That was your resistance, so it pumped up. That is really more of a stock manipulation. You're testing the markets out, see where people are at. Got to understand there's a lot of manipulation going on. 492 on it's up $2 already. So 492.50 still the 492.50 would be the call. 492.50 that brings us to 490 now. 490 right there. $2. We always leave $2 in NVIDIA. That leaves you right by the 13 exponential. Let's make this a little bit larger. Okay, same thing with here. All right, so what do we got? That lower VWAP, upper VWAP, I mean, is 474.38. That is going to be our 74. Let's bring this down to 25. That's going to be our target right now. We're actually there. So 38. 38 is going to be it. So make this 35 right there. That's your target. 35. And there it is. There's the hit. So we're back up to where I was at the 50 mark, or even 45. I love that 45. You know that. All right. So put that at 45, and we're going to bring this up to 330, 473. Wow. We're right back down there again. We don't even have that dollar in there. I can't do it from here. I'm going to go to the lower VWAP. 474. Let's see if we can hold that 474. We seem to be okay right there. Wow. Tesla's going for it. Tesla's going. 255. Let's see. 255. That's what I had. 255. But where did we go to? Let's see. 225. All right. 250. He's talking about he's talking Tesla right now too. 255.25. That's going to bring this one up right below the exponential of 254 really. Let's make it 25. Gives us $1. I used to like to leave $1.25 in there. All right. Give me 1 second. Must be under the bed. All right, I'm back. I just went to get a few cough drops. I could use that as a rag. Okay. All right. AMD now 140.64. That's going to bring that. Look at the pullback on this. Wow. We went right through support. 253.75. Wow. 253. Let's say 75. Let's put that at support right now. I think it's a little higher. I think that was an overreach. Let's put that at 254. That might. There's a lot of manipulation going on right now without any news. The only news was at 918. So 254 should be 255.25 is correct. All right, so we're gonna leave that there. And then here, look at this, NVIDIA, probably with a high of 493.65. 493.65 will be the target. Right there. Let's see if we can hit right there. Resistance is also target. Then we're going to bring this over here, right on the 13 exponential, 491.50. It'll be right on it, or right on top of it. There you go. Everything's going up. Good. So our markets are positive today. 474, 474, 60. Right there. Also, 474.60. That was the target. 474.60. So we'll leave that at 474. All right. Quick look at Meta. Anybody watching Meta? Let's take this down a notch. Right there. Bring this in. Bring this up to 355.55 was the target. 355.55 was the target. Right there. Or 350. 354. Keep $1 in there. Right by the 13 exponential underneath. This here with a 140.39 with a target of 141.50. 141.50. That'll be target. We have a high of the day. 141.50 is 140.50. That's going to bring our contracts up. 140.50. I'll go over them in a second. 140.50 here. Okay, right by the 13 exponential. Anybody? Let's see what we got. We're good. All right. Tesla's dropping with a low of, let's see, 253.85. So 253.85 target is going to be 253, let's say 65. Let's see if we, yep, that's going to be lower target right there on support. Actually, it's 75. I think we hit it. I couldn't get to it on time. That would have been my call. Right there. Okay. They're saying right now everybody's buying the hype. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. I have it very low. I like to listen at the same time. I'm able to do both. And let's see what the contracts would be now as they've changed. So if you're not in a contract and you feel like you're about to jump in one, I want to see where the markets are actually going. It's still early. Remember, we're 8 minutes into the market. If you haven't traded, you are doing the right thing, because otherwise you're just gambling. Right now, I got Meta just dropped to 353.75. Okay, 353.75 support. Actually, even lower than that. So 65. Let's see if it's going to go lower. Let's go to 65. Right there, 353.65, and that makes 354. 54. And I got 50. I'll just put 50 in there. 354.50. Actually, it's perfect. Worked on the 13 exponential. AMD is crazy today. Got a new high. 141.50. I had it. It didn't make it. There it did. Right there. Just did. 141.44. I always do 45. You know that. And it just hit 45. I had 50. It just went through 50. So AMD is rocking today. I don't know why. News at 9:13. NVIDIA near all-time high indicators. Nothing for AMD, but it's still rising. Still rising as we talk. 141.57. I think we're going to hit a high of 141.75. I'm going to put my resistance up to 60 with a target of 75. We're at 65 now. There we go. 70, 75. Just hit. Just hit. Or close to. We're over. 86. AMD. Rock and roll. AMD. Put it on here. Come on. AMD. Look at this. There we go. 192. 192 on the call. 192. Oh shoot. 192 on the call. What did I say? 142. I'm sorry. 142. It just went 142.05. This should be 141. Should put the right by the 13 exponential. See, right on top of the 13. This is outrageous. Look at that thing go today. AMD, what a star. AMD is back. It is a star today. Let's see. See, it's just all up. Having a good day. They're happy right now. 23. Next one, 142.50. And we got 25. Target. There it goes. Wow, went right through me. 50. There it is. There it is. 50. There's no way to predict at this point. Next one, 75. 140. Look at this. Be careful. Might be getting ready to do a put at some point. That's pretty high for this. See something, 142. Going back, I don't see anything. I'll have to go about 5 days. Give me a second here. Let's go on a 5-day, 15-minute. Let's see what we got. Here we go. 143.47. So 143.47. 143.47 is our target. Upper target would be 143. So 143 is upper target right now. All right, what do I got here? 142.65. I think I'm right on it. 143.75, which we 65 high. 143 target right now. All right. $143 target on AMD. $143 upper target. 143. Got a pullback here. $142.75. Okay, let's do this. Let's make this 65 where it's at. 65 since we had a pullback. Enter and make this 75 and call that the target. 142.75 for right now. All right, since we had a nice pullback. Boom. Oh, color has to change. Shoot. Edit. Thought that was upper target. GT color. There you go. Upper target. Showing right. Okay. And we're right below it at 65, which I think we're coming right back up to right now. And that's resistance. 65 resistance. Okay. Thing is moving. Look at everything is moving. Look at this. 425. 496. 495.50. There's your $2 right there. We got right on the SPY. 474.75 is your resistance. 475.75, 474 and 75. That's no good. 474. What did I say? 470, 475, 74. I have to leave it and make it a little higher. Let's go 25. In case it pulls back right by the VWAP. It's got to be a little higher than this. That's good. 40. It's very tight channel here. Be very careful, but it's not moving that way. And here we have 253.75. 254.75. 253. There you go. AMD is through the sky. Unbelievable. Anybody still with AMD? What did it do? Oh, I didn't change my other one. Okay, that's why. One doesn't change the other. I'm sorry. Take that. I reversed that. I just didn't change my upper. That's weird. It doesn't do. Oh, it did. It was too big. That's all. I got it. And Meta pushed up past my target to, let's see, 355 is going to be next one there. 355. Okay, 355 target. All right, let me do those contracts. That's what I wanted to do. All right, right now, let's see. Meta on Friday's contract would be now 355. That's still correct. And Tesla is 255. It's still correct. Hold on. SPY. Wow, that one went up nicely. 4. Let's see. Oh, always to the end. Hold on. Let's see. SPX real quick. Let me do SPX. 47.65 on the put. 47.65 and 47.70 on the call. And the SPY, I got 475, 474 is still correct. Let me just check. NVIDIA should be 495. That means it went up $5 almost. 495 and 490, 492.50. That thing went up almost $5. NVIDIA was the money. AMD is 143 on the call, 142 on the put. And what else do I got here? Tesla is still the same. All right, there's your contracts. If you're not in a contract right now, there's the contracts, the lower two show you today's date. Okay? We're pretty much right up to call here. AMD was a good call. I said that one there. Let's go bring this down a little bit. Let's bring this down to 253.50 support. And that will give us 253.50 is 254.75 is correct. So it looks high, but it can go right there. You'll see, watch it go. Right to resistance, which right now would be at 250, what do we got there? At 254.75 gives you a 255 call. So if you're not in and you believe that right now Tesla's going to keep going, just watch what it did, because it did have a down. It's still on a down climb. All right, everything else on an up climb. This is 274. It's still on 75. Still good there on the SPY. We have 474.80, and that's going to give us right there 474.85 as a target, for an upper target. 475.85. Boom. Right there. Edit. That's upper target. Okay, show that on the right. It's going to be red. Wish they put the red below. Yeah. Where'd it go? Don't tell me. Oh, right there. Oh, the color might be brighter. Let's see. Edit. Yeah, it's got to be that one. Okay. 496. So right now we got 495.50 with 495 as 495. We already got that. 495.50. That is our target. Right now, 495. 96.98. Again, 496. $496 upper target. About to hit it. Oh no, 495. Upper. We already hit it once. That would what we would need to get a new high a day. See how that one looks. I think when you do that, they're a little brighter. They are. What do we got here? We have not pushed through our resistance yet on Tesla. AMD is staying, Meta's within its channel. Still good here. 255. At 254. A lot of resistance right here at 254.55. Right there. Boom. So 254.55. So that would leave us for 256. If it decides to go again, it's 255. Right there. 254. 254.75. 250. I don't know. Just have to wait and see what happens. I'm not calling target on Tesla because Tesla went all the ways up. Now Meta just ran a little further. I think Meta's got an upper target of 355.50. 355.50 upper target on let me put one up there. 355. Okay, I'll put it and then I'll show. Oh, that's wow. That's weird looking. 355. I'll put 45. You know, I like that 45. Upper target. Upper target. 5. Boom. Today I'm going to clone my hard drive in case I lose everything. Have a second hard drive backup of everything. I bought a solid state. Has no moving parts in it. 355. 45. There you go. Oh, just hit it. As I told you, and it hit. Wow, it was $1 away and it just went. Wow. I cannot believe that. I'm sitting here talking, taking my time. Yeah, show you. Oh, not that. Right there. You see? Just hit. I was putting it when it was right here. And it just, boom. Just as I called it. 355. There, you got it upper there now. Say 355.65. Let's move it one more. You know, I think it might have hit it. 354.65. Let's go a little higher. I hit my 45. It was a great call. At least I told you before it did. There we go. Unbelievable. Here's the hit here. 142.65. I had 75. That's a pity. I'm 10 cents off on AMD. 10 cents. Let's make it a little larger. You can see it. There you go. I was 10 cents off on this one. Let's go back to here. And 496, what did I get? 96 right there. It was just short of right there. How much? 496, 495. I don't know. Very hard to tell. It looked like I got close, but that's okay. I think I hit that one on NVIDIA at least once. Here we go here. I didn't put this one in, Tesla. I said I didn't know. I'm going to say 255. What are we at? Let me get rid of this. 255. So let's just say right now, I'll put it in for sakes of 250. Let's go 254.85. 254.85 upper target right now. 254 upper target. You guys following this? There you go. Right there. 254.85. Just hit it. Look at that. Just as I put them in. I called them. They weren't there. They hit. So the next one, let's go for the 255.20. We got to go for 255 first and then 255.20 since we did not hit it. I'm going to go 255. I'm going to go out there. Now let's say 255.25. All right? Boom. I'll put myself out there. So right now you got Tesla resistance at 255. So let's put this up to 255. Backspace. There you go, 255 right there, and that's going to put this to 253.75 right there. Let's try to get our $1.25 in there. Let's bring this back to this. Let's bring this one back to there, and same here. All right, everyone I did so far except SPY hasn't hit. It hit right there at 81, and I stuck it up there. So we hit once, and I put it a little bit higher. But we did have a pullback there to 35. Let's say 35. Let's go back a little bit. Say 35 was the pullback. They gave us support right there. 35 and 474. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Can't even get $1 in there. And there's my 474.85, then 475. You with me? All right, Deck. Turning you off. It was too noisy, but I was listening. I had an ear, my bad ear. I need a hearing aid on my right ear. What? Yeah, you'll hear me. Okay, we got another hit on Meta. So anybody who was following what I said, there it is. There's the hit on Meta at 355.65. And now we're going to push this to 75. So we did hit that one. 75 is going to be the next there. And we're going to put our resistance. Resistance really is at 75 too. We got the hit. We got the hit. So it's 357. What did I say? 355. 350. Come on. 355. Let's go 356 resistance. What do you think? What do you say? 356 resistance right there. Bingo. Bingo. I don't know what to do with this at this point. Let's move it up here. Move it out of the way. And put it at 356.20. But 356 was the hit right there. Now puts this. Let's activate it and put it right there. There we go. 355. Gives you the $1. That's what we're looking for. 355 gives us $1. Okay. Here we're good. Oh shoot. Should have got rid of that. Doom. We're good. Okay. So everything's been a hit so far. We got an up moving market. Let's take a look at, I'm going to pull up FinViz for a second, see what we're doing there. And let's see. Disappear. No, there it is. Okay. FinViz, market's up 59, 55, and almost 56 points. Let's get this open. Boom. Take that out of there. Okay. I think I've got all these in there except for GRLC. I don't remember GRLC. Percentage highest. There it is. I got it. RZ. I think let's see, I did not put that one in there. It was an expensive stock, but RY. ZB. Okay, what else do we got? SGHT. SGHT. And back. I didn't put back. Oh no, I didn't put it in. I saw it this morning. It didn't look right when I looked at it. That's it. UPC is another one. There's your top gainers. Look at RZ. See right here? Oh, that's new highs. Okay, that's fine. ARBB, number one, whatever it is. All right, let me just do something. I need to change this back. We can see our strength today is in NVIDIA, AMD, watching AMD, INTC. That's another one we could watch. Google, Meta. So we're green on all the big boys today. Everything is green. Apple's the only one sitting on the fence. Let me just do Meta for a second and put this. Oh, it didn't change. Okay, that's good. Everything's good. Look at that. Another hit right there. Look at that. Another hit at 256.20. It went up to, let's see, 33. So we're going to put the next target 35. That was a hit. That was a long hit because it had pulled back already. 356.35 right there. And we're going to leave this at 356 because we seem to keep pulling back a little bit. 356. And we got that. We're good. I'm going to leave that. That's fine. So keep an eye on Meta. AMD has been for the day. It's been incredible. Had some great movement earlier. Okay, as you can see. Let's see if we got this up at 142.65. Let's see, 142.65. It's at least 141. Let's say 75. It should put us between the VWAP and the 13 exponential. I can live with that. Right now, everything's just held back a little bit. And what do I got in here? Why is this a studio? What am I doing over here? Oh, duty. I just canceled out. It's okay, YouTube. It's all right, you guys. I'll get you back. I got you back. Copy it. Let's put it back in there. It's just so I can watch it on an individual station. There we go. And 3 people. Yeah, you can see it. All right, get my volume off there. That's good. It was instant. Wait a second. Hello? Hello? Okay, it's about 4 seconds. I can see how many seconds it is. All right. Let's see real quick. 18, 19, 20. All right, just want to see. I put a new Cat 8 cord in. Didn't seem to do much. I'm going to buy a new UPC card. Nah, I'm not getting it. This is not getting it. Where's my finger? Let me do a quick. I didn't see my finger come up. Let's do a quick one of these. All right, see if it helped. All right, what do I got? See if it helped. 2. Okay. 2. That's 7. I don't like it. I got a brand new cord that should be giving me much higher speeds. But once I get this new, hard drive put in, like I said, it's a very high speed drive. It's actually for those. It's not the size of the drive, even though I had to go to a double size. It's going to go in today. Hopefully by tomorrow, I'll have the new drive in. This is what it is. Holding it up. It's a 2 gigabyte, but it does 500 read speed and 450 write speed. I'm only at a 125, so that's 4 times. And my boot up should bring me less than a minute. Right now I'm at over. I'm almost at two and a half minutes to boot up completely, which is terrible. Terrible. Not acceptable. These new drives have it's a platinum drive, but they're not that expensive. I think it cost me $85. There's some of the tech knowledge on it. Anybody's interested. Really, all you got to do is clone them, and it clones the whole program. So if you're having a drive, you have an old HP or an old, what do you call that? just like my monitor here. What the heck is this thing? A Dell. And your computer's gotten really slow. You can get a hard drive twice the size of the drive you have. It must be larger. Okay. I would go for a 2 gigabyte. You can put everything in it. And what you do is you clone it. And depending on how much you have in your computer, do it at night. Take about an hour at max, 50 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it is. And you clone it. You take the old drive out, put the new one in. It boots right up in half the time. And you'll have less problems. And your computer, for some of you, when you feel your computer, how hot it gets, well, there's no moving parts in here. So your computer will, the heating on it will be a lot less, and your computer will last a lot longer with a solid state drive. I did a lot of research, and I'm ready to go. And I hope you can join me. We're going to get some speed here. Now, see if that could do that. I could build I've been building computers since the 90s. I'm real good at it. I was around. I had my first computer in my pawn shop because we had it all be computerized. But I did my first networking myself in 1990. Networking was so expensive to have somebody come in and do it that I said, forget it, I'll figure it out myself. And I did. It was really slow. I mean, we'd do something in the computer on the other drive, and it would take about 30 seconds to reach the other computer. So they were very slow. We've gotten so used to speed that when we slow down to what we think is slow, we have no idea how fast that really is compared to what used to be. And with AI getting better and better and better, let's see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to clean my keys off. They get sticky. It's a very old keyboard, and I need a new keyboard too. Okay, there we go. There we go. Some things popped up here I don't want. Go. Okay. There we go. All good? All right. People are running all over the place here. I get 35 people, then down to 27, and back up to 30 something. I've called probably more alerts that have hit this morning than any other person in here. Any other live streamer, let's say. All right, let me remove that drawing, push that down. Come on. Okay. And give you more information on other things, how to make your own computer better and faster. For some of you that Thinkorswim, if you want, I can give you, I just did this for somebody else, and he goes, amazing difference for his Thinkorswim. He never knew you could do that, and he had a lot of RAM, but when he lined it up properly and set his memory settings for, let me see if I have it in here. I may have put it in my alert section on top. Let me see if it didn't go away. Let's see, 5 revenge, not understanding. Yes, here it is. It's in the alert section. So if you have Thinkorswim, this is only for Thinkorswim people, okay? So if you have Ameritrade or Schwab or anything that accepts Thinkorswim, that's TOS, there's memory settings. When you first open it up, before you put your name in it, on the bottom there's a little tiny wheel. Wheel looks like something like, look on the computer. You see when you see my mouse, you'll see it looks like there's a little wheel like that. When you open it, there's 2 sides, and you just follow these instructions. Like if you have 8 gigabytes of RAM, you set it to 1024, 3072. If you have 16, then you go to 496 and 6144 on the other side. So it's giving you the whole settings, so you don't have to use up more of of what your computer has. And there's another hit on Tesla. Remember that on Tesla, I went out on a limb, and I went and I took the higher number, and now we're at 255.37. Let's go to 255.55, and that's going to be a hit any second. 250. Oh, there it is, hit. So let's go to 75. Next one up. Let's see if we can get a hit there. 255.75 coming our way, and we're going to bring this up here. Tesla's going 255. Let's put here 55. Let's put 45 here. So 45, we're really at 50. Once we hit that 75, let's move this one up here. Okay, come on. There we go. Put that under the 250. Let's make that 254.50 right there. So 254.50, that give us $1. And this really, once we put this hit, then this is gonna go to 256. 257.50 will be your call. There it is. They're going to call that a hit right there. And we're going to put this up now. All right. We're going to edit this to, instead of, I think, did we hit it? How close did we get? Let's see before I move it. Let's see. Come on. There we go. We hit 255.75. So I hit it right on the nose. The next one up would be 256. Let's go to 256. And let's put this up a little bit. I'm going to put it to 60. About, right? Let's say 60. Let's say 65. We got about 65. We got a lot of resistance, 65. But it did hit my 75. So I did get a hit for that. I will take credit. And 254.50 is $1. 125. That's what we try to leave there. So we're fine. And there's my hit on target. I've hit every target so far today. I've hit every single target except one. I did not hit the latest one on AMD, which I put up. Let's see, what did I put it at? 142.75. 142.60 was actually too high. That's why. 142. Let's go 55. Let's go 50. 50 140. No, we're already there. 55. I did have it right. Okay, go back. Let's put 60. 142.60 resistance, and I have a 142.75 for my upper level. We've hit 142.65. So the next time we hit on AMD should be my hit. I've hit every single one. Let's see. Here, I'll give you an idea. All right, right now, there's your meta. You see? There's my 142.60. That's resistance. There's the 75. We hit 65. That's your higher day. And I think eventually, if Tesla keeps going, we will see, let's see, 143.25. All right. So after we hit that, 143, then 143.25. Let's see. Right now, we got a pullback on Meta. We're still good. I'm going to leave all the numbers just where they're at. Let's see. Right here, we got 355. What do we got? 355.10. Let's say 355.10. Let's see. I like it even higher than that. 350. Let's go 15. 355.15 on Meta support. Give us 356.15. That'll give us the dollar right there. Works out perfectly. All right, everything's set. We're all good. We'll come back at that. Right now, you can see right here, we're good. And we've got 475 is the next target on the SPY. And the 475 should be the what do you call it? You call. And if I look at the SPY right now, let's see, I got to refresh this. 79. We have 474.93 so far. Let's make this 75. And it is 75. What do we got here? 95. Let's go to 95. Let's see, where am I at? Yeah, we're really like there. It's having a lot of trouble getting right over this spot here at 95. This should push us right to there. 474 at the VWAP. I'm going to leave the 55. It's perfect. Okay. I don't have my dollar, but that's because there hasn't been enough movement. There's probably not enough volume in there. Right now, we only have 5 million volume in over 45 minutes on an 82 volume average day. So I'm telling you, today is going to be low average on volume on a lot of stocks. Now, if we go to Tesla, I bet you that's a whole different story. Tesla had 121 million average for the day, with over about 18 million right now. That's pretty good for 45 minutes. You take 121. Let me see this real quick. Let me just copy it. I'll do it that way. Let me copy it. I'll do it on another computer, so I don't have to mess anything up. All right, here we go. There we go. And divide that by 6.5. Your average should be 18.6 on an hour. Right now, we are at 18.1 in 45 minutes. So Tesla has quite a bit of volume today. Oof. Oh, my back. Other than that, what's holding you up? Let's see, right there. So we did get a hit here on 256. So if I check Tesla real quick, which I was on, 256.05. So we did get a hit on Tesla. I've hit every target so far, folks. Can't do any better for you, except maybe let's say 475, 474. SPY is correct. Let me take a look at SPX 4765. Exactly what I got. 4770. So that is correct. Then I've got NVIDIA at 495. That's correct for the call. AMD 143 is correct. 142 for the put. Tesla at 250. That one's the only one. Tesla now, okay, is the only one that's changed. So I'm just going to put it up. Call would be 250, 250. Let's see if that's right. 250, 750, I mean. 250, 750. Right, 250, 750. And the put will be 255. That's the only one that's changed, so I put that separately. All right? And that's also on Friday's contract. You can't do anything sooner. So the minute you open up your products here and you go to Tesla, you'll see. Without even looking, I do this because I just do it by the price. CSLA. Okay, here we go. And you see the 29th. It's only first choice. And you see right there, 255 on the put, 257.50. Exactly what I put on the board. And I just have to look at the price of a stock, and I know exactly what the contract is. And you should get to know that too on the different stocks. Most of them that are on, let's say, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are usually dollars. And the ones that are on Friday are 250. That means they go 255, 257.50, 260, 260, 250, so on and so on. And same thing for NVIDIA, same thing for Meta. Not AMD. AMD is a rare breed. Now, AMD is let's take a quick look at that. AMD is a Friday contract. Okay, you'll see. See the 29th? And it changed. They're in dollars. So there's a rarity. So when they get higher in price, then that might change. But AMD is an exception. Okay, what do I want here? It's not even there. Great. It was there to start with, but I got to keep putting it in. It doesn't save it. All right, if I go into my setup, detach it, bring it over, it'll be set. Planning on spending some time today. Oh, I forgot all my jewelry. Hold on. Hot in here. I feel naked. Give me 1 second. Okay. When you go for an MRI, you have to take off anything with metal. So I'm naked and I wear certain jewelry all the time, and I had to take everything off. So I wear a beautiful, like, Cuban link, sterling silver, very thick bracelet. I could wear them in gold, but I don't want to be caught dead with it on me. So that's what will happen. People will kill you today for too much. And I wear a beautiful gold chain with a medallion here. It's actually a Jewish star, and it's engraved, and it says Jesus. And that's, wow, look at Tesla. Tesla just went through my next one, my next target of 256. Remember I told you 256.35 after that? Just hit it just now. So next one up is 256.50 would be the next target for Tesla. 256.50, and we're going to put this at 256 and 35. Let's do 56, and let's go 35. Resistance. So though it did pass it, there is a lot of resistance right there before it. And then here, we're going to put this up to 255. What did I say? 35. I'm going to just leave $1 in there for right now and do the 35 here. Okay. Active, enjoy the day, but I'm headed out. Hey, ASNF, you too. And I'll see you hopefully tomorrow, and hopefully you made some money today. I hope some of the stuff I put out there for you helped. All right, somebody's tagging me here. What do I tag him? Low battery? How could that be? In Bluetooth? that be? I don't even have anything on Bluetooth, do I? Turn that off. Something's draining me. That's weird. These on. Hold on a second. This should be off. These are headpieces. They must be draining me somehow. Let me see. That's not even on. Wow, that one died. Wow, it must have been on and they were draining. Let's see. Power off, yeah. They were draining. All right. It's got a bad box. I have to use something else. Take out the fan for a second. Let's try this one. I don't like that. Drain me out. Keep the Bluetooth off. That's all. I'm saying I got 100% power on my phone and I just used up my Bluetooth, so it's draining something. Has to be these headsets. I was charging them, but they must have been on at the same time. Now my Bluetooth's off. Okay, what do we got going here right now? Wow, look at this here. This is amazing. That was another hit. So what is our high on Tesla for the day now? Is Tesla's high for the day is 256.05, 256.48. We were just shy of 50. So what did I put in Tesla is 256.50. That's the next one. We haven't hit it. We're going to hit it right now. Right now. Ready? 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 Let's go. Come on. Right now. 49. 49 is the new high. 49. Unbelievable. It's having a lot of resistance right there. Let's see. It says 51. It hit it. 256.51. It is a hit. That is a hit. I'm not going any further right now because even though it's going up, I don't see any news. Okay. But we're definitely, if you do a trend line on this, so let's go from right here, which was the high in the morning, to high here. All right, let's go to this one right there. I don't have to be exact. Why? Because I can edit the upper, no, not the upper, oh yeah, it was upper target. Oh, I had it. And make that 256 here, 51. That puts it right where it belongs. And then we take this and we cancel the left so we know where we started. Then we got one from here, right there, right there. Actually, there will be another step here. So I'm going to take this out. It's gone. Good. I'm going to do it from here to there. Right in front of the 13 exponential. Right there. And cancel the left. You see? Because our first step was from here. First step would have been from here to here. Watch this. We're going to cancel the right on 28 and cancel the left. Yeah. So you can see the step. All right. Now this here, I don't know where it was at. This one here needs to be a little lower. Edit it and the top part. And let's make it 250 here. This is the top value. Is here. Let's make it 43. Let's see what happens. Perfect. See how it lined up right in here? So you got one. And you'll see if I extend it to the right, you see the difference? From here, we moved up into here, into a new, so it's a step. And that's what I actually have come up with, which is called the active step. And the active step you only will get with the active trader because I made it up. And it works. And for new people, it tells you and shows you total direction where a stock is going. And if you learn how to do that for yourself, you can keep track. If I leave the room right now and I come back, I can say, oh, wow, look at that. This one went up or went down. I know exactly where they went or didn't. Okay? Right here, if the SPY continues today, we could see 475. Right now, we have 475 is right there. And it says the top is 475.08. We're just looking for 475, and I think we already had. Let's see, SPY hit 474.99. Can you believe it? Now, with the 474.99 is not a good high of the day. And I can't believe it didn't pop. It doesn't pop up here. I don't know why. I'm not sure why it didn't say that. It should. SPY is not saying high of day, but it's 474.99 right there, right over here. All right, it's right under the 475 line, and we're going to hit it eventually. It's got to come back. So 475. We're already less than. I think this is even a little higher. We have less than right there. Say 60. Let's see if that works. Yeah. So we've got about 35, 40 cents in there. That's it. This is 40 cents between there. It's really very, very, very thin channel. Okay. That's why I say the SPY has not seen a lot of volume. Housing market predicts recessions. Nice. God. Can't get rid of that damn house. There we go. Tesla just hit the new upper target, and we can see now that we're probably looking at what did I got in there? 256.75. So let's just say 257 will be that new destination alert, and let's put this one here to 256.75. That'll be the resistance. You can see there's a lot of resistance there, and that puts this at 50. So at 255.50. Whoops. Right there. 255.50, 256.75. Right there. We're hitting 80. There you go. And they're going to be a target, which is a 257.50 call on, what do you call it? Bet deck. Oh, I'm in the wrong. That's the wrong room. Okay. All right, we're good. We'll just take a quick look around the world here. Let's see what's happening. $475.90. I wonder why his shows a high of day. Let me just see something. Go into a 5-minute. There it is, 475.38. That was the high that day. 475. Well, we haven't hit that. He's showing 475.90. How many days on a 5-minute? I'm on the same thing, and we're showing different stuff. That's amazing. 475.38. His says 475.90. Where is that? How many days back on a 5-minute? That doesn't make any sense. 5 day. Let's go back 5 days. Talking about Jay, I was just like, oh, there it is. So he's going back a couple of days. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 15 minutes and how many days? So that's a 5-minute. What did I got that? 15. 15 minutes. I had 5 days. 15 minutes. Oh, and 15 minutes is 1 day. Can't be. 15 minutes. Let's see. I wonder if I could. Shoot. I wonder if you can adjust that. Make it 5 minutes on a 1 day. Let's be the same thing I have. All right. I lost it. Try it again. Somehow I lost it. That's not good. Let's go back to 1 minute. There we go. That was really strange. That was 1 minute. There's the low of day, 471, 478.38. That's as far as it goes. When I put it on that 1 minute, put it on the 15 minute. It was 5-day, 15 minute. So what I need to do is to watch in here. No, right there. There we go. And it's favorite times. And I go in, I want to edit. And I want to edit, what did I say? 5-day, 5 minute. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shoot. 5 minute. Put that in there. Add it. Where is it? Where'd it go? 5-day. Here it is. 5-day, 5 minute. Move it down. Do. Put it up. Move it up. Move it up. There you go. And let's take the 15 minute. 5-day, 30. All right, that's good. Let's apply it. There you go. That's better. Okay. That was the problem. Look at this. You can see, all right, let's start with this. Let's bring this down, a little bit of adjustment here. So we take this and we go, bring it right there. We have almost a straight line. So if this one goes across and meets it, which it won't, not yet, you see? It doesn't meet it yet, then I will take away the other one. So, oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. We'll leave it for right this second. This one here on the top, so you see if I went away for a second, I can come back and I can say, see that? It went away, the bulls were pushing on the top, the bears are pushing down here. Here we're still at the same, and then here, you can see we just hit that target again at 475, all right? And right now we're at the 475. I think our next target is going to be about, let's go for 475 and 20, let's go 20 cents, all right? So let's push that up. We already hit it. Boom. Where'd it go? At this? 475.20 is too high. Wow. 475.20. It's got to be 10. Let's go for 10. Next target up. If it comes back down and back up, there we're going. 475.10. That's going to be push this up to 475. There's all your resistance. There's your 475.05. You see? See what's happening? 475.05. Right there. I should have left it at 05, but I went to 10 instead. It hit the 5. The 5 was the first one. See right there? And the 10 is the second one. Right there. 08, 10. It's got the dojis are over 10. And then we're going to put this here. That's what we did. 475.10. We should hit it. And then here, I'm thinking we're right above the VWAP. Right about there. And that's going to be 65. Perfect. That's our support. And we'll leave that alone for right now. We're crawling up. We're crawling up. 475. 475. That's what I have. There's the 4 cents again. There's that little push. All right. Tesla's trying to push again. There it goes through my resistance. Come on. Let's hit that new target on Tesla. And we hit we just hit, by the way, on Meta. Let me go back to Meta for a second. You'll see. I made that new target and it hit. And remember before I told you there'll be a new target, 75. It hit that one too. So 356, everything. The markets are moving up today. I'm very surprised. Let's go to 357, new target. And that would be 357.50 on the call. I don't know if we're going to get that high. It says 80. What did I put? Oh, I put 357. Let's go to, well, let's put it there. Because 85, we would have hit any target we would have put there already. Let's put this at 75. A lot of resistance right there at 75. That's going to put this at 75 also. 355, 75. Right there. Should be right below the 13 exponential. This is still the same. Let's go back real quick. We didn't hit that yet. Look at that. We're at, on Tesla, 257. And our, let's see what I got here. 257 Tesla. Tesla has a high of the day of 256.98. So I think we have 257. We were 2 cents shy right there. 2 cents. That's it. Oh, here's the hit coming. Here's the hit. Come on. You want to see it. They're superstitious. They want that 257. They're trying. They are trying. And then you watch it. You might see a pullback there. Wow. Everything I've said into motion has hit. I have hit every single one, bar none. Within 2 cents is a hit to me. How about you? Nvidia, you think 496 is high today? It already hit that high. Oh, do you think that's going to be it? Jersey girl. I love Jersey. Um, Let me see. Poor Christie. He can't get above, what's his name? He's not 3%. What kind of representative for New Jersey is he? I won't get into politics. Okay. I actually love when he closed down the bridge. I love that guy. He's very smart, by the way. Yeah, he's got a brilliant mind. I think his biggest mistake was he let his personal issues get in the way, and he put Trump down, and that the people don't like. Trump people will go and look at other candidates, but if you put Trump down, they put you down, and that's what they did. He came all out heavy and hot against Trump, and that's a mistake. Trump doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to speak with these people. They're all trying to represent and follow what he did in the past. But I looked at his face last night or this morning on the news, and like he's really starting to look old. His mind is still very sharp. He's sharp. I mean, he's nothing like Biden. Biden has no freaking mind. Never did. He was one of the worst senators we ever had. He was the worst vice president we ever had until Kamala. And I thought the worst president we ever had before that was Jimmy Carter. And then came him. Unbelievable. Disgusting. Disgusting. Whew, I hate getting political. I'm not even allowed. I have banned myself from Facebook. I had a cousin I hadn't spoke to in almost 20 years. Called me up and said I offended her because I said that liberals were like, mental illness. Anyway, here's the hit on the upper target right there on the SPY. We got that 475.0910. What did I say? And the next one, let's see if we can get that high hit at 475.20. That is going to be, we hit the 10. Let's go for the 20. All right. You got pullback. There's a lot of resistance up there because it really does not have, okay, the volume. That's the problem. So be careful because I think eventually we're going to see some pullback. Okay, even if it's temporary, we're going to see some pullback on that SPY. All right, let's put this at 474. So tight in here, so tight. 75 right there. It's right underneath. It's actually higher, but wow, it's so tight. We're talking from here at 474.75 to 475.10. We're only talking about 35 cents. That's nothing. That's not even that's a channel. You know what that really is? That looks like this. Okay, that's what we're looking at. If I leave it like that, which is what it is, all right, then you really can't see it. So I open it up so you can see it, but it's tight, very tight. Here we always try to get $2. Okay, so we have 495.50. We've got 493.50. Truthfully, this is really up about here at about, let's say 35. Let's see what it comes out. 493. What do we got? 493. Let's say 75. I want to keep it right above the VWAP. Let's see if that'll work. Yeah. Okay, so we have 75. So that means we should be at 495.75. You see that? But at 495.50, we had a lot of resistance. So we're just short of about 25 cents. Right now, we have resistance at 495. And if we put it there, and then this is at 494.75, that would be only like what, 25 cents? What is it? 493.75 and $1. So it'd be about $1, which we very rarely put $1 on Nvidia because of the way it moves. Here's Deck Tradecaster. We'll have 15 streamers. That's great. You better pay this one. He didn't get paid today. I didn't get paid yesterday. Let me check before I open my mouth. Really. We never got paid. We should get paid on Christmas, shouldn't we? It should be on automatic. We come in here automatically. Let's see. Otherwise I have to go on strike. Nope. Did not get paid. Let's see. Okay, I'm not shy. I ask. It's 11 o'clock already, and a day late. $1 short and a day late. All right, let's take the SPY here. I'm looking at, what do you call it? Meta. Meta, actually. Let me see this real quick. Let me do Meta in here. I'm Yahoo Finance, another computer. We hit a high of 356.98. I was 2 cents away from my target. That's pretty damn good. Okay, I have hit every single target today. Have you? Have you met your quota today? Have you hit your target? Upper. Let's move this to here. See, now it probably would have worked. So if I put my trend line back, watch this. I go from here. That was the bottom here. And what is our bottom on Tesla? Let me just see it for real quick. Tesla bottom is 252.91. And I can go all the ways to, that's pretty damn close. Let's go right there. Okay, and let's cancel the left. And let's do this real quick. 252.91. See it? There you go. There's your bottom part. And let's take the other one and see if I can get rid of it. See what it looks like. Remove 27. Always take the number before. All right, so there it is. That's the original. All right, and it works now. We don't have that step anymore because the bears are starting to take control. And you can see, if you look in here at the top, right there. All right, let's see if we go from right there to right there. Now what we have is what we call a down step, okay? It's a temporary step, so we cancel the left, see it? And then here, we're gonna cancel the right. Watch this. Cancel the right, but we're gonna extend it a little bit because that's where it was before. Let's go the, oh, it's wrong one. Let's go to the, activate the trend line. So we're going to move this one here. It's going to cross over just slightly. So right there. Okay, now we know. Let me go back a little bit. Right there. I think I got it. Come on. This mouse is very temperamental. It's just, you know what? I'm just going to leave it. It looks like it would line right up. I had to come down a little bit over this doji. If you see the doji, I don't like to cross over, but I did a little bit, and it's okay. It doesn't have to be exact. Now you can see what's happening here. All right. Let's go back to here. See, if I took this away for right now, let's say I don't, I'll leave it. I don't want to confuse you. This is our right now. We're here and here. This is the now. But you see now what's happening here is in here, we activate this, and it shows us direction. So we pull it down. The reason I push it out first is so I don't lose it. There you go. So this is what we're looking at. And now you can see our support, which we like to keep at $1.25, but you can see it's a little bit higher at this point. So we're going to bring this up to about, you'll see a point right there at 256. So at 256, look at 256 on Tesla support, we're going to see if we can hold that support at 256. And then right here, we have the upper target at 257. Well, that's really our resistance at this point. So we're going to move our resistance, which we hit. I think we're off by 2 cents. We're going to activate this and see if it comes back up. We'll just move it up to 25. Did that work out perfectly? Almost. 25. All right. We're going to push that out of the way is what we're doing. All right. And then we're going to move this right here to 57. All right. Do that. Boom. Oh. And put a 7 in there. And that's our resistance. Now, that's only $1. So I think this may come down a little bit more. And we can say that probably we're at 255. So I'm starting from the top. I know is right. And then 75. And you'll see this is my support right there. And you'll see right there where it came down. All right. Right there it came down here, here, and here. You had support at 255.75. Does this make sense? Now you'll see it might pull down to that port and then it should bounce if I'm right. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm not. But I'm going to get real close here. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let's put that a little lower. It can be a little lower. It's fine. As long as I'm below the 13 exponential. And you'll see that is correct. If we put it on a daily and didn't have this line here, it would show a parallel. That's why you can see where it came back down. And like now, you probably have another step going like this. I'm not going to put in all these steps. But in essence, we really do have another step from about here, okay? From here down to here. But it's going to get crazy with steps. So I don't want them in there. Just leave the wider one for right now. Now, if you show triangle from where we are and you put it in your middle, so you'll see, do we have more or less on the top of the bottom? And you'll see we have more on the top. So there's a good chance this is going to come back up. And this is just from time and time again doing this. It's not 100%. There's nothing to say that this can't drop down really quickly. It can, all right? And that's what we want to see. Now, the markets are pulling back right now. So you can see here, we've already dipped below on NVIDIA, and we dipped below our VWAP. So that puts us now in bear country, and that's going to take away my upper target. All right, so if I put this at 492.85, which is about where we stopped, then we're going to put this at 485. What did I say? Did I say 485? That can't be. 492.85 is now 494. All right, so if we take that down to 494, and I said 85, because we always keep $2 in there. So that puts us there. Look how that worked out perfectly. And it's still starting to drop a little. That's going to take away this upper target. And believe it or not, let's move it down now. And let's put it about 292. Let's just put it to 492.50. If we keep dropping 492.50, all right, if we keep dropping, that would become a lower target. Come on. Don't do this to me. So let's see, LOW. We got a lower target, and that puts it to green. If we stay below the VWAP, watch, 492.50. That puts us there, all right? That would be the next hit right there. If we get above this again, what I'll do is I'll just duplicate this and put one back up there. But for right now, we pulled below, but it got weak. Everything else is still above. So Tesla is above the VWAP. SPY is still bullish above the VWAP. Only NVIDIA. Now, Meta came down a little bit. Okay, let's take a quick look at Meta. Meta came down. Is there any other stocks that are optionable that people in here right now are watching? Please put it on the board. I'll change it out. If you don't want to watch AMD, that's fine. I'll change it. Or we can, I can handle more. My name is not, I won't say anything, but I'm not just watching one stock for you. I'm watching 5 stocks for you. You know what? Some people can't handle that. It's too much for them to handle. All right, edit. This is 63. We're going to make it 65 right there. And that puts this now at Meta at 65. It's going to bring it down a little bit if we bring them to 65. If I bring this up, that's 55. 65. If I bring this up to the bottom there, which might be 75, then I'll bring this up a little. But for right now, let's just see what it looks like. All right. See, and I think it might be at 65, 70, 70. And right here, I got 75. You know what? Let's put this to 75. Watch what happens. 75. That's the lower. Let's put the upper to 75. All right. Activate. 75. Sometimes you get the lower right, it'll put the other right there where we hit that thing. There was a lot of resistance, and that's when it pulled back down. I like that. I'm going to leave it like that. But still above the VWAP, so we still have an upper target. Here, we're below the VWAP, okay? We came down a little bit more. Let's see where we're at. So about 65. Let's go to the higher number. Go to 65. 141.65. Might even be 70. 41.65. But if I do that, this is 142.65. Let's just put it in there and see how it lines up. Oh, I forgot my eye drop. Okay. It's approximate. It's not exact. It's not exact. I could pull this down to 60, and I could probably do this one at 60. Either way, I think it's, and I think we're going to keep this for right now at 142.75, so $1 away. Don't think we can't hit that. We can, but let's see if we're going to drop. Right now, we are below the VWAP. So ordinarily, what I would do here is I could duplicate it, and I'll put this down here to about 143.50, right? That would be the next step down, and this one here would be lower, and that makes it green. So truthfully, like that, we'd have a lower target right there. You see? So lower target, and let's extend to the left, and there's my upper target. If we get above the VWAP, if not, I can take this away at this point. I want to see what happens, so I'll leave it. All right. 142, 142.65 is the higher day. There was a lot of resistance. We couldn't even get to 143. And you see, this says 142.75. I don't think it's going to happen. Truth is, I'm going to remove it. As long as we're below the VWAP. And look what's happening here. We're about to hit my target. Hold on 1 second, folks. Gotta get 1 second. 1 second. I don't know if I did it. Give me 1 second. I'm here. I just gotta take an eye drop. My eye is closing up on me. Okay. Perfect. All right. There we go. Leave those. This goes here. What did I take? Ah. Ouch. Okay, I'm back. Oh. This is an eye drop that'll open my lids up. Okay. See, so we just hit. I put a new target here, and what happened? We hit it at 141.50, and we sprung back. So really, if we continue down now, my next target would be, let's say, even 35. All right? That'll put us there. And then this is going to give us at 50, right? Because that's what we hit. And that's going to give me my support at 50 and bring this support now down to 50. Remember, because we keep $1 in there from all those support. Boom, right there. And it should line up somewhere, and it does, right across the top there. And there is your support on AMD. Right here, we're still good. We hit a little bit lower at 65. Remember before? I said, I'll make it 75. Well, it was 65. All right, now I know. Because we hit support there, and then this one here goes to 65 also. I could even put this to 50, believe it or not. Let's see what happens at 50 where it lines up. And that's good, because you got right there. And that's a lot of thought. I'll leave this as long as we're above there. And I want to go back right now. And let's take a look. See what's happened. So you can see right here, we dropped lower. So again, let me put this back here to that. Let's take this and activate it. Bring this to the bottom here, right? So right at the VWAP. We're a little bit lower here. Let's activate this down. Do about right there. Give us support about 60, 58. I'm going to say 58. I'm going to say 55 right there. 255.55 could be 60. 255.55 is 255 is 256. 256.80. Uh-oh, that's a comma. That's no good. Comma, period, 80. That's $1.25. And it disappeared. I lost it. I lost it. Give me 1 second. Hello. Sorry about that. Okay, so what do I got here? Damn. I lost my. I know I lost something. I lost my resistance. I don't know what happened to it. What did happen to it? Doesn't matter. We don't go crazy looking for these things. We just make another one right there. Amarissa 257. Let's edit this. Let's make it. What do we call that? Resistance. See, that's why you gotta be careful with commas and what do you call it there. Right there. Say okay. And that's fine. 257. It might be a little too high. I think it was 256.80, wasn't it? 256. We're already at 255. Let's leave the 250, 250s. 255 or 256. Let's say 250. This is resistance. 256 and 25. Let's see where it brings us. Bam. And let's take this. and extend to the left. I don't like the way it's sitting. And here, we came back above finally. Where we at support? Edit this. 75, 75. I'm going to leave it. We seem to be okay there. Here, we're still below. All right. So I went through. Look at my lower target at 492.50. My next one would have been 25, and I think it might have hit while I was doing Tesla. And it did. See? So the next one down, if we continue down, would be 492. All right. So everything's been a hit. Everything has been a hit. And now, right now, you can see we're at about 65. So we come back up. So we bounced. All right. We're at about 65 on support. Right about there. We got to be lower than that. Let's make it 35. Got to be lower. Got to be lower. 35. 35. There you go. And that would put this one here at 35. 494. 35. It's that simple. Keep it at $2 and you can't go wrong. All right. It could be, this could be moved. It might be even lower. The support might be at 25. What did I put? 35. Let's go 25. Sometimes you got to tweak it just a little bit. You don't have to get crazy. You have to find out the channel you're in, so it'll tell you exactly what contract. So, like right now, if we're in here, which says 492, what is our contract? Okay, our contract is a 495. And if I look over here now, what did I have up here? On NVIDIA, 495. So we're back to where we belong. So that's fine. And if we're right here at 492.25, then here we're at 494.25. Okay, we try to keep that $2 in there. It's not always perfect, and it not only works, and it could be a little lower. You see this? This might be a little lower. This might be a little lower. Right there, I can see right there at 494.10. And if I put this one to 10, that would be more. Let's see where it puts us. I don't want to sit there and tweak it, you know, to show you how to get perfection. It's not that important. Important thing is you have to know your channel, know where you are, know if you're at the bottom of a channel or the top, because you don't want to be guessing. So what are we thinking right now? If we're bouncing right below this 14, we might be seeing even lower numbers here. So be careful, okay? And I want to just see if I make this a little smaller. There you go. And I don't like, you like it bigger or smaller? Like that? That's easier to see on the eye. Let's see here. I've got 475. If I go the VWAP, which I don't think we're that far off, and I put it at 70, it looks like so much more than it really is. There's your 70. And if I take this one, so we want $1 on the SPY, it's 474, it's 475.70. We can't get the dollar. We're not there. We're really at about 30, 35 cents. $475. Let's get it to about right there. 475.10. Remember before I said we were at about 35 cents? I think we're still at about 35 cents. I'm going to use the VWAP since we're above it as the bounce point. Okay? And there's your 13 exponential. We're right at it right now. So let's leave it here. We may not see that upper target, but we're above the VWAP, so I'm going to put one in there. Here we're still below, and I've hit every one. That's a hit right there at 492. So if I look on, that's NVIDIA. Let's see, oh, that's Meta. Where's NVIDIA? Oh, NVIDIA is the big one here. NVIDIA, let me just do a refresh on it. Put that in there. I got a little bit of a glare. How about a Tootsie Roll? Anybody want a Tootsie Roll? I got Tootsie Rolls here. I have such a sugar tooth. It's amazing. All I got for Christmas was candy. I always tell them not to buy me anything. Just buy the kids. All the money should go for the kids. All right. That's the way I am. I don't need anything. I'm a very simple guy. All right. Days range 496 and 489.60. So 489.60 on NVIDIA. How could that be? I'm in NVIDIA. Oh, that was the low of the day. I'm sorry. 489.60. Yeah, it was down there. So we did hit it here anyway. That was 492. I'm gonna take this. I don't want to. If I put it lower, I'm not really gonna say that this is a lower target at this point. All right. I'm gonna put it there, but I'm not really calling it. All right. Remember that, because I really want to put this on the low of 492. I want this there as support, and you can see we had it right there. With 492 there, that puts us at 494. It should put us right above the VWAP. See? There's where I think we're at right now. And here, I don't like this. We're not going to reach this at this point. It doesn't mean we won't get there this afternoon. But right now, everything's pulled back. Everything, including, come on, mouse. Let me get this phone out of the way. Let's go up here. I'm just looking at the other one. At NVIDIA, I'm in perfect channel. We're right in the middle of the channel. Okay, and I just hit another lower support. Let's take a quick look since nothing else is rocking. Here on AMD, there's a hit right there. At 141.35, we hit right there. You can see it. If I open the time and sales, let's see if I can go back that far. I saw 30 something in there. 39, 37, 36, 34, 36, 364. What do we got? That's 36, 36. So we hit 36. I had it at 35, 1 penny off. Will you give it to me? Come on. Will you give it to me? Yes or no? What kind of a crowd are you? That's it. I'm not calling them anymore. You people aren't nice. I got it with him. There it is. There's the hit. You're going to give it to me now. Okay. And I told you it was going to keep coming down. So the next one down will be 25, but we already hit it. So we're going to go to 141. And we need to hold there. And that puts this now at the 25 mark. Right there. The 141.25 gives us 142.50. That's exactly where we're at. $1.25. All right. That's exactly where we're at. Remember before I left it at $1. Now we have it at $1.25, where I like it. All right, so there's your Meta, and there's your AMD. I'm sorry, you know what? That's not right. That's Tesla I'm thinking about. 141.25 should be 141.25. It comes down a quarter. I apologize. That's Tesla I was thinking. Tesla's always $1.25. As you can see right here, if this is at 255.55, it would be 256.80. And there, that's not even right. I brought it down. It's really up here at about 256.80. We have such a tight, it's tight in here. 40, 65, 75. But if we had this here on the low, right there at 255.40, watch, 255.40. If we line it up from the bottom, right there, then the top would be 256.65. Let's see how it looks. 256.65. It might line up perfectly. There you go, right there. You can see it right here, 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 and here. Pretty close. I like it. I'm gonna go with it. We're still above the VWAP. So for right now, we hit before 257. I think we hit right up there, 257. And now I put this to 25. I want to bring it down a little bit. I still think we'll get there, but let's go down to about 10 because there's a lot of resistance there, and we were having a really rough time getting there. All right. And we're pretty far away. We're $1 something away, but we're still above the VWAP. Right now we're at a 257.50 call. So Tesla is the only one that's changed. And if you see before, I changed Tesla at 10:15 to the 257.50. If you look now, it's changed again. I'll put it in a second time. And you can see if you're going to do contracts on Tesla, that's where they would be right now. All the rest are pretty much correct. I'm not going to change anything. The only thing is Meta is Meta's changed to 357.50. Let's see. Maybe I'll change them all. I think the last time I put the change in there for you was at 947 for the total contracts. I'll do it one more time. All right. SPX, let's see real quick. Charts, trade. We've got 4765. So I got 47. It's correct. SPY is correct. Let's go. That's on 1226 contracts. Correct. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nvidia is 495, 492.50. That is correct. AMD is 142 instead of 143. 143 is 142 and 141 on the put if you're watching AMD. Then we have Tesla. Tesla is at, we said 257.50. Let's go this way. There we go. Okay. And that means that this is 255. 255.0. That's correct. Next one we got is Meta. And what did we say about Meta? It's 357.50 on the call. 357.50. And 355. I'm going to leave a low. No, I'm not. 355. Let's go back one. There we go. 355.0. All right, there's your contracts. Then we don't need the one with Tesla above it. Let's take that away. There's your contracts right now. If you're not in one, that's the contracts you should be using. Now you can see there's a nice push here. Okay, so we've got a nice push right there, and that puts us almost straight ahead. So right there, and we're trying to get right now. Let's say 256.75. 256.75. Let's move this up a little. I think we got a little support back here. I'm at 255. 255.75 on Tesla support. 255.75. Okay, it's a little low. But right now we're about to hit. You see that? I don't really need this. Let's see. Open this up. 256. You can see it. 256.90. I have this at. Did I put it at 10? 257. It's really 257. All right. Let's just take away the 10 cents, and we're looking to hit that 257 again. I think before we hit 257, or we got 98. Let me see what that was. Tesla. Yeah, it was 256.98. So really, it is 257. That is our target, and there it is, right there. I think we just hit for a split second. Let me just see. I was just on it. 256.98. Did we get it? Did we get it? Let's see. 99. We got one more penny. You know it's going to push. You know it's going to push, right? You don't think, you know. Meta's at the bottom of its channel. AMD's at the bottom of its channel. AMD's still dropping. Meta just dropped all the ways to the VWAP. So that's going to put us back at, right now, let's see if I can see the VWAP, 355.50. So 355.50. $355.50, right at the VWAP. 355.50, 356.50. That's what I have. I'm going to, wow, our upper target's going to change. I don't think that's going to be a hit right now. I got to see which way it's going to go before I change it. And let's see, AMD is 140. What do we got? 25. I think it's 20 now. 141.20, just a little bit lower than we were. 142.20 is the top. Okay, that's your resistance. We're below the VWAP. I got the target in there. The other one is right at the VWAP. I'm going to leave it there at 357. Let's say 350. We got 356.50. I'm going to drop it just a little lower through 356 and 75 cents is the target. 356.75. I don't know that we're going to hit that, but that would be my target. And what do we got here? Put this back here. He's still watching that same stuff. He sure is. Can't get off that S&Ps. I don't know why people get so crazy heavy looking at one stock. I can't do that. I just need to. I need to keep myself versed to what's happening. There's a hit. There's a hit right there on Tesla. All right. So Tesla, 257.50. We hit it 257 and change. Let's go 257.25. I don't know if we hit that high, which would be our next step. It's right there. So let me go look at Tesla for a second. And I'm looking in Yahoo Finance when I go to my other screen. And it hit 257.25 was the hit. It is already a hit. So that's what I would have put in. And you can see now, if we move this from where we were, watch, now we're moving up. Okay? And you can see who's in control. All right? There's my first step. Remember the first step? Not high enough yet to go straight up without it. If I did, just to show you what it would look like, to extend to the right, you see? So until this line gets up to there, and then we'll do a bottom step, which I'm going to change right now. Until we get there, I'm going to cancel the right extension. But I could put, watch this. This is your active step. I swallowed my own saliva. Okay, right there. Ooh, it's not that disgusting. Come on. You've swallowed worse than that. Cancel left right there. I can't believe he said that. We're all adults here. All right, let's cancel the right. So you see, but the only thing that would happen is this here, we stopped it before there. So we just move this right up to here. All right, let's see. I want to show I get on the right character. There you go. Actually, I can bring this one up. Watch. If I look at the edit and I look at the top part, it's 259. Let's go 82. Let's see if it just lines up. Ready? Boom. There you go. I don't have to be exact. Just has to look good. So we don't really need this line anymore, and we don't need this line right now, but what we're looking at is from here to here. Okay? I could do this, and you'd see that just, if I edit them, I could make them look like this. Bingo. So you could see the change. All right? That's cool. It's a lot more work for me, but edit. Let's do... see if that'll work. I did the whole thing? No, did it from there and there. So you can see the change. That's where we were headed, and now this is where we're at, right there. Okay? Does this make sense? Does anybody here confused? Does anybody have any questions on this? Questions, we don't charge extra for them. Okay? They are kind of like thrown in. So don't feel like, I don't want to ask a stupid question because he's going to think I'm stupid. I really think that there's not enough questions being asked in here, and I don't really think it's helping all you folks out there. I think that you need to ask any questions, any comments you have, any concerns. Please throw them on the board. Just throw them up there, all right? So it helps everybody because somebody else is so timid they're afraid to ask a question. You know, they can't get out of themselves, and you just need to put it up there, all right? With 45 people in here, I want to thank you all for getting me up. I want to see if I get my subscribers up. I have 751 subscribers right now. And if you are not subscribed to The Active Trader, I ask that you please go into the lobby, all right? And actually, to get to the lobby, you don't even have to leave this room to do it. You can just open up another Explorer. And what you do is you go to the lobby, and on the top, where you just see I put that thing in there, it says chat. Open that up, and you'll see mine says hosted. Yours will say subscribe or subscribed. If you already say subscribed, and it's probably in black, leave it alone. If it says subscribe in white, just click on it and help me put my numbers up. Okay, it makes me look good. That thinks I'm working, and maybe he'll give me a bonus because you're not paying me. You know what I mean? So, trying to get my salary up. All right, look at the SPY trying to push a little bit more. Not much, but we got 475.10. All right, so I already got the 10. That looks like 15. 475. Let's put 15. It looked like it pushed another nickel there, right? So 475.15, and that moves this right above the VWAP a little bit. Well, actually, it doesn't because truthfully, we're really down here at about 65. I was using the VWAP 60, 65, let's say 63, 55. What is this? 47.15 is 470. Wait a second. 475 is 474. Yeah, we're not at $1, so I think we're right there at 60. Let's try it. We're really right about right there. If we have totals, it's right below the VWAP at about 60. There, actually, it's higher. I'm going to leave the 65. I think I had it. I'm tweaking again, and I shouldn't do that. It's not necessary. I don't have to be right on. I just have to be close. The reason I don't want to be close is because now you can see we're at the top. Now, I don't play breakouts, but right now you can see NVIDIA's going up, Tesla's going up, Meta's going up, AMD is trying. And I think that we're going to either have a pullback, because you got to pull back and then push forward, all right? The more you pull back, the more you push forward. So right now we had nice pullbacks in here. You see what's happening? It goes right below the 13 exponential. So I expect maybe a pullback as far as about 475, let's say, all right? At 475, we're almost there. And then it's got to go boom, all right? See, that's 403. This is only in pennies because like I told you before, it's a really short distance. I have to make it look like this so you can see how close we really are. See? Now you can see it. See how close we are to the 13 exponential? When I open it up to make it easy for you to see, you know, let's even go like that. So you can see right there. If we get down to 474.95, we'll expect a pullback and then push forward. We want to see if we can get over that thing and hit the 475.25. I have it at 20, but I'm trying to see if we can get to the 25. Now, eventually, we could see, there it is, 475.26. Let's just put it on there. I don't know if we're going to hit it. I'll just put it where I really think it's going to go. I don't use odd numbers, so I'll just use 25. That is an odd number, I know, but it's a step. 25, 50, 75 $1 steps. So is 33 and a third, 66 and 2/3, and then of course 99. Those are the 3 steps on very, very large numbers like stocks like this, but we don't do it. Okay, I just don't. And let's see, what do we get here? Anybody go and sign up? What kind of people are you? Nope, still where I was. Still where I was. How are we doing over there on YouTube, guys? You guys over there on YouTube? Let me just do a quick refresh. I hate to do this because it kind of messes everything up for a split second, but it actually makes it quicker that when I speak, all right, you hear me faster. I'm hoping when I get all this new stuff set up that 79. What do I got? Oh shoot, that's not right. That's not right. What did I do? What did I do? Hold on. I want to copy that and go back here. That one's right. That's good. It's here. View. Oh, that's not right. That's not what I want. I just screwed up somehow. Let's see. Right here. Copy video URL. Why did it do that? See? There we go. Got it. Okay. I didn't lose you or anything like that. We got 4 people. It's 10 people watching on YouTube. I don't know if it's right on. Let's see. Hello? Okay, so it's about 5 seconds behind on that. But you know what? New subscriber, Frisky 815, welcome. I do have some new people coming in on YouTube. Is way beating. I'm up to 844 on YouTube. Thank you. If I ever get to 1,000, I might get paid. Not a lot, but it's okay. I never did it for that anyway. Took a year to get this far. Well, actually, what am I saying? I think I'm almost 2 years streaming right now. Makes 2 years. I think I started 2 years ago, December 1st, around there. Maybe November. It was amazing. It just gradually happens, you know. All right. So we did hit. If you see the upper target on the SPY right there, we hit. What do we get? Wow, 257.48. So we're gonna make this and push it up to 50. See, 25. Let's make it 45. I always love that 45. Let me see right there. Actually, it's higher. Let me just see something on the SPY. Was there a high of the day? Was 475.19. 19. So this here, why shouldn't this be? Yeah, it should be over. I have 45. Wait a second. Oh, look, I'm looking at the wrong one. Tesla. Come on. Get with the program. I'm really sharp today. I feel sharp in my head. I feel good. 247.48. And I put 50, so it's correct. 247, that's right. It should have been 50. All right, there you go. I always like the 45 if we haven't reached it, but there's your 50. It puts it right on. And I get another Tootsie Roll for getting, every time I hit my target, I get a Tootsie Roll. I'll be fat. There's 4 calories. I think there's 25 calories in every Tootsie Roll. Okay, let's activate this up. And let's put it up about 257 and 25. Resistance. That means just 256. Yeah? Everything moves up. And there's your $1.25. Boom, like that. All right? You all with me? And this moves up too. Activate that. That goes up to about here. And you can see the squeeze play here. This one comes down, so you can see. Remember, I always say pull back and push forward. And right there, you can see there's a slight pullback there. So we pull back. I want to keep it right in front of the 13 exponential. See it? And you can see my lines from before. We still haven't gotten there. If I bring this forward, it'll be about here. If I bring this one forward, it'll be about up here. See? Let me show you, just to give you an example. Extend to the right. You see? So until this line gets there, I still need this line to show you where we're at. Cancel right. All right? Is this all start to making sense to some of you? Because a lot of you don't know, I am the active trader. These are the active steps. And I want to thank you coming into my world. All right? I've been doing this I start my 6th year in TradeCaster on January 2nd. I came here like everybody else, knowing absolutely nothing about day trading. To be honest with you, I knew absolutely nothing. No lie. Ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies. 356, 478. I'm looking at all the 478, 493 on the NVIDIA. NVIDIA's got a top target of 495. That's where 500. We want to see that thing at 500 again. We hit 505 last week. Let's see if we can get there again. No questions? Time for lunch yet? What are we having? I found there's one slice left back. I'm going to make another pizza tonight. But I got one slice left over from last week and a little bit of chili. I always thought about putting chili on top of my pizza. Do you think that would be any good? I think that's Mexican pizza, isn't it? Mexican pizza. I once dated a Mexican. That cost me my second marriage, actually. It did, no lie. I was being stupid back then. And then because of that, my ex-wife died at 43. No, she didn't kill herself. So we're now drinking. I met her in AA, NA, and we never drank together. My wife actually had a party once, a really good party in my house, and she invited me. I went, and I actually picked up this beautiful girl, went home with her. I left my car right on the lawn, and when I got back in the morning, my wife was sitting there with a friend in front of the house on the chairs. I came back with a smile. Hey, man has to do what he has to do. But that was a long time ago. I'm married now 19 years to my wife, my darling wife, who walks like a duck. She's got a walking problem. All right, what do we got here? This is the only one I put the trend lines in. Just bring it down a little bit more. We get to that point where it gets straight across, I'll take the line out. All right, we want to see what's going to happen now. How about FinViz? Where are we at? We've got 92, so the markets are going up. We've got 91, 92.70. We got 40, almost 50. We just hit 50 on the NASDAQ. 1240 on the 1245 on the S&Ps, and we're up just a little bit on the Russell 2000, which is the two best 200, 2000, all 2000, all I think all the stocks 2000. I don't even know what is the Russell. Hold on a second. What? I've done this a million times. What is the Russell SSEO 2000? I need a new keyboard. I got to get a new keyboard. Okay, what is it? The Russell is a small cap U.S. stock market index that makes up the smallest 2,000 stocks in the Russell 3000 index. It was started by Frank Russell in 1984. So it's the smallest small cap stocks, and it's the lowest it's the 2,000 lowest out of 3,000 stocks. What does that mean to me or you? I don't know. It means nothing to me. I just letting you know because it's information. And to me, information, having knowledge is wealth. It is. We got a new guy in there, Mamba Trader, regular markets, 2 subscribers. He joined twice. Okay, and we got Yay Buddy. He only got 18 people today. Okay, he's not as joyous self. And futures. A lot of people doing futures. I'm not really into the futures myself. Let me get rid of this. I'm sorry. Boom. All right. And you can see we're still coming down slowly. You see that? Just slowly. Oh, duty. Come on. Activate. A little more. We come down a little bit more. Even a little more than that. We might even catch up. Sooner or later, it might catch up to the bottom. Oh, shoot. I hate when that happens. Come on. Let's see where we're at. To the right. You see, we got a little bit to go. A little bit more to go. If it continues to come down. Oh, dude, I hate when that happens. 3. I don't know why that happens. There you go. That good? That's good. That's good. That one here. See, below the VWAP. Remember before? I told you I put it below the VWAP, and what happened? It went below the VWAP. Because I told you, I could tell that our support was even lower than I had it. And right now, with 470, 460, it's even lower. What do I got? 65. It's 60. See? Just by looking at the chart, you should be able to see it, not by looking at what I had last. That's not what I did. And then I'll bring this down. Well, we want to keep trying to reach for the dollar. 470, 460, and here we got 470, 515. That's only 55 cents right now. That's a very tight, okay? And we don't need this anymore, okay? My upper is no good. So if I activate it, what I can do is to bring it down here to about 470, 450, which we haven't hit. 470, 450. And now this becomes the lower target. See, because we're below the VWAP, and it goes to green, and everything else stays the same. So now it becomes a lower target, which we haven't hit. Except this morning we did hit it. Remember, we started off this morning at 489.50, somewhere around there, 35. So if we look at the low of the day right now for the SPY, we're talking let's see, is it the SPY? Yeah, it is. What's it to you? 473.99? 473. That's 474. That can't be. Today's range, 473.99. How could that be? SPY, 470, 473? 473 is the same as 474. Here's you're right, I guess so. 474. That's what it is. 473.99 is right there. Oh, that's it. Bingo. It's not a VWAP. Oh, that's what it did. Okay, hold on. That's not what I wanted. Watch, just to show it to you so you see it. 99. And that's low of day. Low of day. Show it on the right. What color can we make this? It's another green. Let's make something joyous. Pink. I don't like pink. All right, let's go here and put another color we haven't used. Hold on. Let's see. Let's try that color. I don't know how it's going to look. Okay, see the low of the day. I should have put the price there. All right, let's edit it, and we'll put it as, let's do it this way. LOD, and that was 473 and 99. There you go. Let's put it in that way. So at least you know where the low of the day is, right? You like that? Color's good. I don't usually do that, but I did it today. All right. Low of day. And come on already. Catch up. Catch up. A lot going on. Okay. Never comes to visit me. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, we got Trader Ann. Hi, Trader Ann. Welcome. Trader L's in the T's. I was trying to see if Taylor Trader was here. Got a lot of new people in here. Babaluck. I don't recognize that. Welcome. And Newman 7. You've been here before. Trader Ann. Jersey Girls. Here, Squawk. X that person. We have a date today, right? X that person. We're going to take care of that drive. Please. I was so close. If you just came back that day, I would have had it. I just needed 2 more minutes of your time, of your precious time. But you were busy. It was Christmas. I understand. All right, so you can see here, we can remove this here, and we can take this one here, and we can activate it and bring it up to here. Watch. All right. Then we're going to put the line back. So let's edit it, and that's trend line. Let's do it to this one here. And we're going to, that'll be for the whole day. All right, it's not a trend line anymore. It's, what do we call that? Shit. Lower, what is that? It's a trend line. That's support, resistance, and upper target, resistance. Just the trend line. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's edit it, put it into a solid line. And we just want to extend it to the right. That's what I wanted. Okay. Extend to the right. That's the wrong one. Extend to the right. I love it. That's excellent. You know, that's what it's about, is learning. You know, the more you learn, the better you become. I want you to become an independent trader. It's not about following me in any trade, which I should be trading again in January, hopefully. I got stuck with this house thing and had to put a lot of money into it. So I used my trading money, but it didn't stop me from doing what I do for you guys on a daily basis to show you, which gives you more of my attention than if I'm trading. Because if I'm trading, then I'm not thinking as much as what I'm trying to show you in the alerts as I am trading, the actual trading. One of these days I got to explain this program down here, because this Squeeze Pro, you can actually go to Thinkorswim, TOS, go Squeeze Pro YouTubes, and you can learn all about this program. Then you know how to read what I'm doing here, and then you're gonna say to me, "I want that program. How much is it active?" And I'll tell you, I'll give you the whole program for $100. You know, this and the Squeeze Pro. There's a lot of program in it that I don't even use. I didn't even get to figure out how to work it. All right, we got Meta on the top. Meta came down even more, 355. Let's see, 355, 354.90. 354.90 is my support. 354.90 became 354. 350. Oh shoot. 355.90. Okay, and that does away with my upper target, because at this point we're below the VWAP. I'm just going to remove it. I have no target I do have a lower target on AMD, which I just got very close to. I had the lower target at 141, and we hit about 141.10. I was within 10 cents of a lower target. My resistance is down now just above the VWAP at about 141.90. I'm going to go 85. It's going to put us right on the VWAP. And 141 is is I got 141.20, which I'm on, and 121. I had 10. I swear I was 10 cents away. Let's see. Is that the low of the day? Oh, I don't keep AMD up there. I'd have to look it up somewhere else. Let's see. Let's see. Let's make that a little smaller. That's good. I got the whole day. 142.65 is high. No, it wasn't the low of the day. We were at 140, so we started real low on that. But I got so close. That wasn't even, and that was a couple hours ago or an hour ago. I put that in there just to look at what I'm talking about. Here, I put this in here about an hour ago. And you can see we hit right down here at 141.10, 141.11. I think it was 141.10. So I'm about, maybe a bit more. I don't even know. 141, I'm going to say 10. I was about 10 cents away, which is pretty good. If you followed my lead, 141 would have been the put. So she would be at 142 call, 141 put right now. Right here, we're in the middle of the channel. Coming back up a little here, which is going to take my lower target here, become a upper target again. I'm just going to remove this target for right now. I've called enough of them. I hit just about every one. I did not hit this lower one. Another one I got within here pennies. So if you look here, we're at 474.53, and I called 474.50. So I was 3 cents away on that one. I'm going to remove it. And this just shows you low of the day. That's all. That's all it's doing. I could do the same thing on all of them. Yeah, 449. I have to look them up. I just did it to do it. We're good. And right here above, look at the resistance. I put the resistance here at 494, and we just tipped it at 494.16, and over here 06. Let's just put it up a little bit and make it 494 and 10 cents. All right, just a little bit. I'm going to tweak it up just a little bit because it was over 5. I'm going to make it 10. 494.10. That's 492.10. You don't have to do this. You don't have to get as crazy as I do. There you go. It actually works. It does work. Immediately, we hear about 492.50. Well, right over here, 492.50 is immediate support. Okay, so can you go over what you said earlier about getting TOS to run better? I'm kind of slow in understanding techie stuff. Well, Trader Am, when you first start up Thinkorswim, okay? Hold on one second. Somehow I just, my what do you call it, just went down. All right, got it. When you first start up Thinkorswim, before you go in, on the bottom left, there's a little round circle. It looks something, go in the chart, and you'll see it looks something like that little circle up there, like a gear wheel. And when you open it, like this opens up, when you open it, it's only for memory. And I gave you the memory information. So you have to go in your computer and figure out your RAM and how much RAM. I went to the gear again, but I don't remember what to do from there. Well, that's what I showed you. You have to know how much RAM you have in your computer. To know that, you'd have to go into, let's say, my computer, all right? So when you open up, let's say, I'm going to do it real quick. It says computer on my desktop. When I open up computer, I go on the top and it says file, computer, and view. I go to computer. In fact, let me show you, all right? Let's do this, all right? So when you open up computer, this is what you get, all right? And you see this is not what you want. This tells you hard drives. You go to computer here. And when you go in here, watch if it goes. Come on. What's going on here? File. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened here? Let's try it again. Let's try it one more time. Open it up. There's computer. I should have gone to computer right there. It's not doing it. Oh, properties. Go to properties. And it opened it up on my other thing, so I'm going to bring it over. And here, okay, it shows you right here. Mine has installed memory, RAM, 16 gigabytes. That's the information I'm looking for. 16 gigabytes, all right? You can go back in the film and see that. So when you find out that information, then you can go and you can set up your RAM. If not, you can't figure it out. I will be honest with you. I charge up until January 1st. Well, I'm going to go up to $75 an hour. I charge $50 an hour for one-on-one, but that will also help you a lot in other areas of setting up your Thinkorswim and your charting systems. I'll give you all that for free. I'll give you all these setups. I'll show you how to save them. Believe me, you're getting 6 years worth of information in less than an hour right there. And if you want more, if you want me to teach you how I can show you how to always know on your charts where something is going, pretty much 98% of the time, if you get to know me, you'll see that when I call alerts out, It goes right to it. You're able to know which contract to get in to get and take advantage. People come in here all the time that are new and they go, my God, I did what you said and I just made 500. I just made 1250. I just made 4,000. They don't always put it on the board here. They come, they listen, they try it, they go, and they say thank you. That's it. And well worth the $50 or $100 for 2 hours that you might put out. That I'll give you my explicit time. When I do it, I don't talk about like the Ravens game last night. Like, did you see those guys? They were incredible. Okay, I wanted the 49ers, but they didn't even have a chance last night. You got 6 interceptions. Now, I won't get into sports with you unless you want to, but I'll give you, not only I'll give you the hour, I usually give you more than that. So well worth the 50 if you're interested. You have to give me your first, send me a what do you call it? Like, I'll send you a little message right now so you'll know where to send it back. So where does it say? Send a message. I just sent you a little message. Oh, we've sent it. I asked you what state you were in. I don't think you ever answered me, but I just sent you a hello. And if you look below the chat room right now, you'll see that there's a message for you. So you can open that message. You can just give me your first name and a phone number, and I will call you at a specific time. And then we'll set up a time, okay, that we can go over the information. But again, if you can figure it out yourself, you can also go to the video online and put in Thinkorswim how to set up memory and watch a video on it. You can try that first. If it doesn't work for you, I always got me to help you. All right? But I don't go over that here because I can't bring in that part to show you because I'm already in Thinkorswim, so I can't open it up and show you at the same time. I mean, I probably could. I'd have to do a Zoom in here or something, but because my Thinkorswim is already open. So I have to start from the beginning. I guess I could do it. I guess I could. Nobody's ever asked me before. But I mean, I've showed you online. But like I said, you go down there and it says, if you have 16 gigs of memory, it'll tell you. If you scroll up, I wrote it on the board. I did put up there the memories. Now it's gone. What the heck happened to it? I didn't erase it. Do I pass it that quick? Here it is. Nope, that was here. Could have sworn I put it on the board. Adjust your memory. Here it is. I'll put it one more time for anybody who's interested. If you have Thinkorswim only, all right, you can adjust your memory. So it says, if at least 512 megs, you do 25% of your total RAM. So if you have, I don't know how many gigs of RAM you have. If you have 16, you do 4. So you would do 40, whatever. You know, just follow the instructions. And if you can't, then we'll go from there. All right? And if you need help in trading, we can go from there. Believe me, it's well worth it. I've never had anybody say, I didn't get my money's worth, or you know what, I want a refund. I never got that. And I've been doing this longer than anybody else as far as one-on-one. Bear anyone, including AK-47, who's been here longer than me. I've been doing this the longest as far as one-on-one. I've been calling people on the phone for the last 4 years. Actually, that's how I met one of my best friends 5 years ago, was 4.5 years ago, was Adrian for Money. He's one of my best friends. Wife's having a baby. I'm so excited for him. Cliff, there's a guy Cliff in here. He was a postman. He used to walk his route. And I used to tell him what to trade while he was walking his route. And then he went and he worked in the main, and then he left them. Now he works for M&M. Not Hershey, the other one, M&M in Pennsylvania. So he doesn't trade much anymore. But he goes to me, and he's a lot younger than I am. I'm 30 years older than him. He goes, you know what? You're not a friend. You're family. And that's how it's become. And we've all become like a little family here. And it's a great thing, Taylor, he did walk out of here. I wish he'd spend more time in here. Taylor Trader actually has been here. He came in a little after I did, about a month or two after me. He became a moderator a month later than me. And he's a great trader. He used to put on in Dex Room, like, I'm going in this stock at this price and I'm getting out at this price. But he has a lot of money, so he could wait it out. Well, my second option I ever did was Tesla. He bought Taylor Trader, the one who put his name up. He says active is always live. He actually did 1,000 shares of Tesla, and he put out $960,000. I did an option. I did 10 contracts, and I put out $19,600. He lost that time 40 grand. I made 2,500. I got out quick. But it just shows you options can be powerful. They can be powerful. They allow you to buy things you ordinarily couldn't afford. And that's the greatest part about options. And you got to be careful because you can also lose a lot. But you must always have a plan. And your plan says, I'm not depending on hope. All right, I'm not depending on hope. What I'm depending on is the strength that to know that to be a good winner, I got to be a good loser because you're going to lose. You're going to lose sometime. Nobody wins 100%. Now, I once had a week here, okay, last November or so. I won 100% for an entire week. I won every single trade I did, 8 trades a day for a week. The next week, I won Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I won every day, but I didn't win every trade. And on Friday, on the 10th day, I lost more money than I made in the first 9. So you got to be careful. Options are powerful, and that was, but options can hurt you, okay? And there was another day in November, I was down $6,000. And I said, this is it, I gotta go. I told you folks, listen, I gotta go. I didn't say why, but I traded and I did another 22 trades to do a total of 42 trades for the day. I was over trading, but I won back my $6,400 loss. I won $420 for the contracts. That was $10 a piece because it was all SPX. And I won $550 on top of it. So I brought back about $7,500, something around that. But I won. But I was down $6,000. So it's powerful what you can do with not a lot of money. And now my account's always over 25,000. So it gives me a lot. But I don't trade heavy. I trade 5 contracts at a time. And if I have to double down, which I try not to do, but if something goes down to a certain point, you should have a plan to just get out. And if it goes down lower and you want to buy back in, do that. But all the trading books will tell you, don't cost average down, don't cost average up. But I will tell you, 95% of the time when I cost average up or down, I either break even or win money. The other 5%, I lose my ass. Because if it goes even further, then what's going to happen is, Yeah, that's fine, Trader Rand. I understand what you just wrote, but this has nothing to do with building computers if he doesn't know how to do trading, he doesn't. This is an app. I can do everything with computers. I build computers. I can build which is even harder. I can build a laptop from scratch. I can buy all the parts and put it together. But it has nothing to do with apps itself and knowing. Unless he's a trader, it's not going to help him with Thinkorswim. Now, on doing the adjustment, that he could do easily. Okay, no problem. And I hope he can do it for you. But if it doesn't work out for you, you can always come to me and just give me your name and your first name and a phone number. I know your first name already. So it's the phone number, and from there, I'll send you a text and we figure out a time. And believe me, the $50 that setting up all your things and giving you everything you need is going to save you hours and hours and hours of time. How much is your time worth? That's the way you have to look at it. But either way, it doesn't matter to me. I've got a list of people here to call that I haven't even called, and one person who actually, I think he's in the room right now, and I owe him a couple hours. He's been helping me out in other areas. I probably owe him a couple hours. So there you go. It all works out in the wash. What I teach you will make you a lot of money. That's all you need to know. That's the truth. What I teach you will make you a ton of money. It has nothing to do with what I do or what I don't do. It's what I teach you and what you do with the information I give you. So I know some of these people, you rather watch Jay. Right now he's up $300. He's done a few small trades, and he watches one stock, and maybe he'll switch over to 2. What I do is I go over 3 on my main board, and then I got 2 more in the background. And if there's something else, see, that's simple. There's 5 stocks I'm watching, and if there's something else, and I watch these because they're big cap stocks. They're the biggest movers on options. And if we find something else, I try to stay away from smaller stocks that are optionable, like Ford or Oxy Petroleum or whatever, or Oxy, whatever it is. There are a lot of companies out there that have options. I won't touch them, all right? Because there's something else you need to learn about the interest rate, how many people have those particular contracts. But you're very welcome. Anytime you need me, I'm here. All right? Anything else? Anybody else have any questions? We're almost at lunchtime, 11:49. It's been a relatively slow day, even though the markets have gone up. It's been great. Not as good as the Ravens game last night. Boy, those guys were hot. A lot of yardage. Now, here's my, let's take that off. There's click, 325. I don't like penny stocks, so let's go from $1, 1.00. I'll teach you how to use it. 45. Let's go to, well, it's a slow day. 45 is good, 4%. Let's see what comes up. This is our scanner. See, it's not a lot today. We should have pages and pages. Take the highest percentage, and right now you can see the stocks. SXTP opened at $1.20, hit 143. Not much movement. This one here, 319. JP opened at 319, hit 435. It's still at 434. Stock to watch. Could go up to $5. Here's another one. This one went up about 80 cents. That's Dog Z. Then you have this one opened at 280, went about 40 cents. Yeah, this one here went up about $1. BCHG. These are the stocks in the last hour, okay, that have been moved and what's happened in the last 5 minutes. All right, let's see. PILL. I know that stock. Not much movement. Not much here. Let's see if anything's doing anything. This here about 50, 60 cents. SV Save Foods. 372, about 40, 50 cents. So you can go down this and see which one. So you get this far down, you'll see. I don't think I have the volume in here. There's no volume index. I should have the volume. I can see how much volume. All right, that's not in here. It's missing. I don't know why. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. There's your volume. So you can also look at the highest volume stocks. Okay. So anything less than 1 million, I don't even want to touch it, to be honest. If it's got less than 1 million shares, I'm not going after it. So I just wanted to show you the scanner. That's a stock hacker. That includes everything, including stocks that have options and stocks. But again, the small cap optional stocks, I wouldn't touch them because I like, and somebody told me a good lesson about a year ago about this. She bought a stock, and I don't know why she did this. It was only a $2 stock, and she knew it was going to go. So she bought a lot of options and went from $2 to $3. And she got out at like $2.85, and she made about 10 grand. She couldn't sell them. She couldn't sell the options. There was nobody there to buy them on the other end. So she ended up losing her ass. And she did not make money on those options. All right, let me just speed this up a little. I don't know what's happening here. It's slowing down. Okay, so I don't know if it takes anything out. Probably not, but I'm speeding it up. What do I got in here? X, are you still here, X? X? X is here. X is my buddy. X that person. Great guy. If you don't know him, he's a guy worth getting to know. Good man. Okay. We're getting a little NVIDIA. It's getting a little bit of action here. We're finally above the VWAP again. All right. Let's leave this at 495. Let's say 80. 80 cents. Should be 85, but let's see what 80 does. 80 is fine. And then that's going to bring this up. Let's activate this to about right there. Let's see. 492.80. See what that brings me to. You can always tweak it one way or the other. It's a little high. It might be a little lower here. I don't think so. 67, 65. What do we got right there? Let's go to 75. Bring it down just a little bit. Let's go to 75. 492. I always leave $2 and take this one to 75. Watch. Might be right on. If it is, you go from the, yeah, it is. You see? So if that's 75 and that's 75, this one's 65. 65 here. What are we at? 60, 65. It's correct. We're really having a lot of resistance at 495, 60, 65. So, but we did hit that, so I'm going to leave it there. But either way, this is no good. My lower target doesn't exist anymore. So what I could do is move it back up here. If we continue to climb, I would say that the next point would be 494.75. If we can get there. And that would change. Look at that. Look what I just did. That would disappear very quickly. 494.75, and that would be in arc of resistance. So that brings us up here. That one. Say okay. And that would be an upper target now. Come on. I wish when I hit enter, it just entered. And I lost it. It's gone. I don't know where it went. Just gone. Oh, wait. You know what? It's on the same number. Let's edit the upper target and just push it up. That's why. It was right on it. Let's just say 85. It'll push it right above it. Because they're both about the same. We want to see, it's going to hit right now, that 494.85. So really, truly, we should just put the next $1. All right, you want to edit it, upper target, make it 495. And that's what we're shooting for. Traders are trying to push it to this point. But I think they're having a lot of trouble getting it there. So it might get close to like 490, 495, and boom, it could pull back to the 13 exponential, which is about right there at 490, 445, somewhere in that area. So be careful of that pullback. You might get stuck in the crunch. I wouldn't do it. All right. This is the only one I put trend lines in, and truthfully, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna change this. Let's activate it right to there. That's where I wanted it. So if I go here and take this, I would have another line, another step down, because it looks like, watch, we would have come from right there. Come on, there we go. So right here. Okay, and we want to cancel the left on the trend line, that one, and this here, we're going to remove the right, cancel right extension. See how it changed? And unless we get back over that line, that's where we're at. You can see the crunch. This shows us our squeeze play, okay, here to here. And again, you can see, and this is what worries me, I see more to the top than the bottom, so I think it's going to push. Let's see what happens. Only time will tell. Let's see. Let's change this to about 3 minutes. You'll get to see more. Let's go to 2 minutes. 2 minutes. There, that's perfect. 2 minutes. Let's go to 2 minutes here. I'm going to put everything on 2 minutes now. 2 minutes. Boing, boing, boing. And then I think at 12 o'clock I'm going to take a break. And let's see if my friend can help me. Let's see. I don't know if I'll be able to keep live if I do it. I put it on 2 minutes, huh? With this, we're going to have to do about 3 minutes. Watch. There's 3 minutes. That's fine. That's good. I don't want the pre-market in there. I don't turn my pre-market off. That's another thing. I always leave my pre-market on so I can go back and see. I can go back into pre-market and see what I was doing. If I turn it off, then it's not going to be there. The only thing that will change is my VWAP. Like if you see the VWAP here is at 493.56, it might be 493.64. It will change it slightly. But we only need this as a guide. Above the VWAP, we're bullish, and below it, we're bearish. Okay? And we need to know that. Let's take this also and go to, let's see what the 2 minute looks like. Yeah, see, I get my whole day in here. And I can make it a little bigger so you can see my whole day. All right, no, pretty good. You can see the up and down. This is a great program. If you want, you can go, I'll give you guys, I'll tell you exactly what I do. I'm going to put a TOS, which means think or swim. I'm going to put in Squeeze Pro, okay, and YouTube review, so you can learn about it. And it's going to bring me to a page, copy, and you can go now and you can go to this page if you want to learn about it. You can go here. All you got to do, if you could think about it, you can put it into what do you call it? It might be large, not bad. And that is for TOS Squeeze Pro videos and review of the program above. Okay? So if you want to, in your spare time, go save that, and you can go Squeeze Pro videos and do the same thing for the other program, the Scalper Alert or the Scalper Alert Pro, TOS Scalper Alert Pro YouTube. And it'll bring you can watch videos and learn about the programs. And then you can say, do I want this? See, I can go in here right now to here, all right? And I can edit my studies, and I can go in here. And I already have, right, I took one out. There's a Squeeze Pro for below. But I can put in, let's put in the word shared. Mine is different because I have a different program. And I would go here, and I go down. And see, it's a big program. There's a lot, and I don't know how to use the whole thing. Let's see if it's this one. Nope, not that one. Then it's this one. Yeah, that's on top. So I'm going to take that one out. And you see it says Squeeze Pro Signals. And when I apply, it's going to put arrows in there. See the arrows? Should be more in there. It probably works. I don't know. It should work on all. I should have used it on the other one. 3M. Let's go back to the 1 minute for a second. How come I lost my 1 minute? There's no 1 minute in here. Gone. That's weird. How the heck did I lose 1 minute? I gotta find that. I lost my 1 minute? Come on. That's really strange. So what happens when you lose? Go to customize the list, add a time frame, intraday, 1 day, 1 minute, add it, then go here and move it up right to the top. How it's gone, I don't even know. All right, got it in there, apply, say okay. So now when I want to go to the 1 minute, there it is. All right, I did this so you can see all the arrows, but this may not be a good stop to show you that. Let's see if it took it. If I go in here, edit studies. Yep, here it is, Squeeze Pro Signals. Squeeze Pro, TTM Squeeze Pro. I have it in here twice. 6 1 above, so it's the same thing, isn't it? Shared Squeeze Pro Signals. Yeah, this says 006. They're identical. I already have it. But I could put in this one, watch. This you do have, TTM. Then you go down for Scalper Alert, right there. This is free, all right? It's gonna put white arrows. See all the white arrows? It tells me when something's going up. Should have an arrow going down, but it didn't. Up. Every time, if you saw this arrow and you got in even 2 later, because it is delayed, you still would have made money. Same thing here. If you got in here and you got in delayed, you still would have made money. If you got in here going up, delayed, you would have made money. You see? You can look at that now and you can say, wow, if I did what this said, you know what? That's why if you have a big account, you can get in, out. And just get in, make a little money, get out. Make a little money, get out, okay? Now, as long as it pays for the actual, see, some of them are too short. You got to be careful. You still would have made money. When the minute you see that arrow, it says down, do a put. You see an up arrow, do what do you call it, and just hold off. Because most of the time, eventually, it is correct. I take it out of here because it has so many arrows that it can get confusing to you guys. All right, and that's why I remove it, so you can't see it. But you can use it for yourself. Maybe one day I'll go over and I'll do a whole lesson on that program. It's an awesome program. I've been using it for 5 years. The Pro I've only been using about 1.5 years, and I really even haven't used it. Let's take out the Scalper Alert. The Scalper Alert is free. So for just to start, you can just hit the Scalper Alert and the Squeeze. Later on, you can learn, it'll be different than the Pro, but you can still go on and learn how to use them through the videos. That didn't go away. I want it to go away. So edit studies and take out the Scalper Alert. I have to apply it. There you go. And the white lines are gone. I don't want to use that right now. How you doing, Jay Mario? It's been a while. It's been a song, right? Let's go back to 2 minutes. Before, what happened to my 1 minute? That was amazing. It just disappeared. Let's make this a little larger and move this over. There we go. Makes it easier to see. And if I do this, it was a little too big. I can see my whole day. How's that? Good? 2 minutes. We're on a 2 minute on everything right now. This one here with 2 minutes, but I want to make it a little smaller. Boom. All right, we're good. Jay Mario, we should talk sometime. It's been a while. I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope everybody here had a good Christmas. Okay, it's 12:03. And there's a little bit of action going on, but like you see, I have my trend lines and not much has happened. So when I come back from lunch, I will see all that and I'll know exactly where I'm at. I'm going to leave everything running. You know what? Knock on wood. Oh, yes, Lord, thank you. I've made some changes. I put in a better wire. I put in a Cat 8, in case some of you don't know, and you're having problems. You should change your cables. If you're using, change Ethernet cable, the cheap cable, to a Cat 8 from whatever you're using, and you'll get a better charge of your internet in there. I just did it. It cost me, it's approximately, depending on the size cord, oops, I went in the wrong place. Change Ethernet cable. I think a 3-footer is what I used on this one. Cost me about, I don't know, $4.75 through. And a 5-footer, a 5-foot from my other one, cost me about $5 and I think it was 15 cents. So that's the cost. I got them on Amazon. Just added the scalp alert. Love it. You are such a great. Thank you. You know what? I learned to use that, and then when you're ready, it's a $697 program for the pro. I will give it to you for $100, and I'll help you to set it up. All right. So that's part of the deal. It's $100. I believe me. I've given even Kush bought it from me. He couldn't get it for that. Nobody can. So there are a few people who know how to do it, but keep it to yourself. Don't put it on the board. All right. And we do any exchange of information between person to person. Don't do it on the board. Send me a private, what do you call that? A DM, direct message. Right there, you go across this 3 dots. You hit the 3 dots, and it says, for me, it says delete. I went on myself. It says send message. Me, it says assign moderator, send message, mute user, ban a user, silent ban, and delete. Who wants to be banned? I'm just kidding. In 4 years of being a moderator, it's been 4 years I'm a moderator. I started as one of the main moderators for Dex Room. I've only banned 3 people out of here in first 3 years. It's been a good last year. Nobody's gotten out of crazy. When people talk down about Deck or they get really stupid, I get rid of them. That's it. I don't tolerate that. You can't talk down about my leader. I mean, you can say something that, I think he'd be better at this, or blah, blah, blah. But when you talk dirty, nasty about somebody, I know one thing. When you sling mud at somebody, you got dirt on your hands. That's the way it is. So it's always better to be positive. If you don't like something, make a change. Don't come in here. Go somewhere else. I got another friend I met through. He's a chiropractor. Every time I talk to him, he's got something negative to say about Deck. I just can't talk to him. I bought a MT Signals for 1,000. MT Signals. I just need to set it up. Well, it sounds like you're buying things that you don't even know what they do. I just wonder if you really even need them. I don't know what that is. Magnetic telleract is an electronic physical method of interfering with the Earth's surface. Okay, let's try something else because it's MT Signals, better with time. A new study shows evolution of computation neurons. I don't know what that is. It doesn't show me for computers. MT Signals for trading. Let's see. Let's see if I can find I'm trying to find out what it is for trading. Free trading app free download, plus 500. I don't know what it is. Meta platform comes complete with trading signals for built-in. It allows traders to automatically copy orders made by other traders, known as signal providers. Are trading signals illegal? Selling forex signals legal? If you trade on MD, open a position. Next, you'll be press monitor and close position. Set up a price alert. I'm not sure what does that do. I'm not even sure what that does. I bought something called these signals for that. Does anybody here know what this thing does? Because I don't. I've never heard of it. I mean, I'm interested. You can put it on the board or put the website up that has it. It has red and green arrows. You paid $1,000 for something I could have given you for $100. That's even better. That's been proven and works with Thinkorswim. It was made for Thinkorswim by a man who's called John Carter. He's an engineer that developed this program that we use, and he sells it for it's a $1,000 program that he sells for $697, and you paid $1,000 for something that does the same thing. So I'm not sure. I can't even find it online. I cannot find it. MT Signals trading platform. I don't know what it is. App. Let's see. Here we go. MT Trader. Is that MT5? Getting started. MT5 copy. Best Forex trading signals. This is not for regular trading. I have a feeling what you got is for Forex. It has red and green arrows. Maybe signals for MetaTrader. I don't know what that is, but Jamie, I think it's for, what do you call it? From what I'm getting online, it's more for Forex signals. The MT5 Forex. It's not really for trading, what we do. It does not work with Thinkorswim. If it does, it's like I said, it says here, trading platforms you go using on MT mobile apps, just MetaTrader 4, that's what you wrote, MetaTrader, provides the built-in social trading servers, Traders Way. They got 5 out now. Standard ECN accounts Look at fast, convenient, one-click trading in MT4. You know, maybe it's set up for so you get click trading. I bought it 6 years ago. It's out. I have since gotten a new computer, so I need to set it up again. Does your new computer have a solid state hard drive in it? That's important. If it doesn't, you really need one. So whenever you set up your hard drive, you can buy another drive for $50, $60, as long as it's bigger than the drive you have, and you'll clone it and use it. It'll be faster. Like my computer is so hot, by tomorrow I'm hoping to have that new one in right there. This is a hard drive right here, okay? And it's a 2 gigabyte, and that's how small it is. There's how thin, there's how small it is. Okay? And once I put this thing in here, my computer is going to be, the temperature is going to be so much cooler. All right? Because there's no moving parts in here to heat up. All right. MetaTrader 4 is a workplace. It's for Forex, CFD, and futures. It allows financial markets as Forex, CFD. What is CFD? What is CFD? Translate in English. Search Google. CFD. Computational fluid dynamics. Nope, that's not it. Let's see for trading. CFD trading. CFD. Contract for differences. Overview and examples. CFD trading stands for contract for difference. I don't really think what you got is helpful for this. I think what it is for Forex trading and futures. And it might be a good tool. It might be a great tool. You have an outdated one. You have an old one. But I don't know. My son built my computer. Okay, well, I need to talk to your son. How old is he? He says jump, you say how high? I'm kidding. That's great that he can do all that. You know, it's nothing really that difficult. I can do it. And then there are people who know absolutely nothing. I told my wife, she barely knows how to get around a computer. She can get to Google and Google something. That's it. I always have to get her onto her own business programs. Anyway, it's lunchtime, and there's not much action in here. I think I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to go get something to eat real quick, and then I'll be back. All right? If nobody else has any questions, I will leave everything running. We've been having a great day. Some changes that I've made to my computer, we haven't been thrown off at all. This new cable might be doing the job. I don't know. It might be working. Let's see. Speed test. I hit 700 the other day. I can be able to get back there again. Right now, let's see. If I hit, I'm doing a speed test just to see. Connecting. Shh, come on. Looks slow. Looks slow to me. Wow. No, it's not slow. I just hit 400. 370, 350. Now it went down to 250, but that's good. I had a nice rush. 200. I'm okay. It's too low. 160. I went to 400 and came down to 160 with an upgrade speed of, come on, 18, 19. My upgrade speed's much better, 20, over 20. So it's much better than it was, I will say that. So we haven't been thrown off one time, and it shows that I have an excellent connection, which is great. Real good. He's 25. Good for him. Good. Listen, as long as computers have been around, I've been building them. Building a computer is not the big deal. I mean, it's not hard. It's just mechanical stuff. But doing apps, writing programs, that's where the trick is. That's where the real deal. That's where the MIT guy comes in. Anyway, not putting them down. I'm just saying. Just saying. All right. So if there's no more questions, I'll try upgrading. I'm gonna go make myself something to eat, get a cold drink, and then I'll be back. All right. And we'll continue where we left off. I will. If you see me every now and then doing something, I'm just taking my face out. So you'll see me in a few minutes when I come back. All right, everybody. Have a good lunch if you're going to lunch. What do we got here? Okay. Thank you, Jersey girl. I appreciate you. I really do. I'm going to leave everything on, and I will be back in a few minutes. Okay? Bye. guys in the room, I'm not gonna be back. I'm gonna have to take down. I got somebody who's willing to help me right now to re-clone the hard drive. So I'm gonna try to be back at around 2 o'clock, but I gotta bring down the site to do this. So I will see you guys back around 2 o'clock, but I have to bring down the live stream. All right, I'll see you then. Thank you for joining me today.